ladies and gentlemen. We got 80s Dave in the house.
What's up, brother?
What's up, my man? How we doing?
I'm all right. I'm just trying to get everything straight right now and see like where you are on the screen and what I'm seeing on like the Twitch and this, and just trying to figure everything out still.
Yeah, this is going to be a learning experience tonight and Friday. I'm glad we have these 2 games to test everything out. Here's hoping that the chat comes through here right on StreamYard like it was during testing mode. And there's Megan from Twitch. You see how it says that?
Yeah, I saw that. And now,
woo!
when I'm looking over here, I think, which is the StreamYard or something, I'm seeing you and me pretty much kind of live-ish. And then when I was looking at the Twitch channel, it was very delayed. It was like I was watching a commercial for like 20 seconds before we popped up after we were talking already. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit. Some things are going to make sense. You know what I've got to do too is I've got to log in here. I'm learning as we go. This is brand new for all of us using StreamYard. I'm going to have to somehow upload our YouTube stuff and our Facebook stuff all here on Streamlabs so that I can see when people are following, liking, and subbing. And I'll have to teach you how to do that too for Friday. So that we can both see it, right? Because the notifications aren't going to show up on our Streamlabs or on the stream like it would. And so we're not going to know when people are subbing or gifting or all those things. And so once I have it up on Streamlabs, I will at least know, and I can let you know.
Okay.
How we doing, Pulverizer? If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense to me. I was wondering about that because I saw like the kind of testing and the such and such and like a Facebook thing, a Twitter thing, a Twitch thing, and this thing, and was wondering how like all this was going to come together and work and how you'd be able to follow along on each one of them if we're doing them all simultaneously. So I'm kind of learning as well.
Yeah, and it's cool because we'll be able to see what people prefer. Right now, Brandon is on YouTube and he says hello.
Okay, now I see over there, yeah, it says Brandon, but I can't tell. Oh, I see he's got a little thing next to him that looks like the YouTube symbol. And then, okay, I get it. I see it now. So let me go to...
Yep, and if I go here to recent events, I can see right now. I'll pull it. Oh, wow, that just lagged for no reason.
Okay, now I just clicked on on open Facebook, and it said that we are live. I clicked on it, bam, and it brought me up on Facebook right there.
Yep, so here we are. Thanks for being everybody. Doing a laptop phone combo today. How's everyone doing? What up, Alex? Good to see you, brother. Husky02 following on Facebook. Appreciate that, Keith. Riddle Nerd is here from Twitch. Oh, it looks like okay, good. The emotes still work. Hey, do me a favor, Alex or Megan or Skeeter or whoever. If you could throw like 5 bits or 10 bits or 25 bits or a gifted sub just to test it. I want to see if it comes up on StreamYard.
Okay.
Yeah, Iris Rose. And then I'd love to know what Supercast is. If Frank's around, he could explain that. We got 25 people chilling with us right now. A couple Facebook likes. It shows that. That's awesome. Brandon showing off the fact that he has access to our Facebook account on our Super Squares Facebook account. Yeah, this is a little bit we were testing last week, Riddle. It lets us stream on all the platforms at once, and we're trying to see, the cost-benefit analysis for that. And hopefully you guys enjoy the experience and it seems cleaner. We can bring people on to interview during the games, in between games, real seamlessly. Alex is switching to iPhone to gift a sub. Appreciate that. I hate to ask for a gifted, but if it doesn't put you out, someone can gift one. We can see how that works. Haas00312. Thank you for the follow, my friend. My friend. 80s Day. We have so much to catch up on. I want to hear about your thoughts on the Mitch Trubisky revenge game, where he made that Bears defense and that Nagy look like they have some major issues.
Well, speaking of Mitch, I'm deciding, after watching that, do I, spend a first or a second round pick on him in the fantasy draft? Because I don't think he's going to be around in like 4 or 5. So I'm trying to figure out how high to take Slick Mitch. But in all seriousness, it's a preseason game. Man, come on. It's preseason, man.
Preseason, man.
Preseason, man.
Game.
It's not a game. It's
Preseason.
preseason, man. So I take it.
Thanks for the gift, buddy.
It's nice to see him do that. I take it with a grain of salt. You know, I mean, but it's a preseason game.
For sure. Yo, Alex, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. It does not show up here. I'd be curious to know if an alert showed up on Twitch. If anybody's watching from Twitch, I'd be curious to know if you saw the alert that normally comes up when someone gifts a sub. If a hype train maybe starts later, I wonder if you'll still get that stuff. I did see it here on Streamlabs, so I can call it out and thank you for it. So again, thank you, Alex. You've gifted a sub to Flying Car. He's been a sub for 3 months.
Okay, Terry just said they got the Twitch alert. And I'm
Great.
looking on, usually I get an email when we go live on Twitch, and I don't see an email.
I got a Facebook too. Super Squares is live on Facebook.
Okay, because I didn't. Now again, I have a new phone, so I'm still trying to figure things out. But I don't see anything that says "Hey, we're live on Twitch."
I got the alert.
Let me go to my inbox for. No, I don't see it in either one of my. I don't see it in my work email either.
I can't show you. I touched it, so it disappeared. But I did get the Twitch. I got it because I was trying to find it on. I was trying to look for it on Facebook, and the Twitch alert popped up, and I touched it.
Question for Tim: did Tim, did he title the stream on StreamYard, and that's what the title is for everything? Did he title it stream? Did he title it Super Squares, and that's it? Or is that just a general thing? I asked because it'll be interesting to know if we can change the stream titles on per game, per week. We are on a hype train, by the way. All aboard! Ryan Jean with the Prime for 5 months, and Alex with a gifted sub. Appreciate that, guys. And hello, Metal Mama. It's fun that we get to test this stuff just live.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I told a few people, I said, hey, if you want to jump on, we're testing some new stuff tonight to see how this works and going on a couple different platforms and everything. So we'll see how this all turns out tonight. And this is preseason, just like the NFL is testing quarterbacks in preseason. And you're going to see famous Jameis out here tonight rolling downfield on the opening.
Look at that throw. Look at that throw.
And he throws it deep. Oh, nope. And a flag on the play.
They called a touchdown.
He caught it.
I mean, it looks like defensive pass interference as well, so that's going to hold. I cannot believe he caught that ball.
Wow, I thought it got knocked away. Let me make sure I'm up to speed.
By the way, those wondering, the game is on ESPN, and also we have this brand new thing that you're looking at here, and that's called, well, it just moved, so now I don't know what it's called, but Supercast. The Supercast, and as you can see, everything that's happening right there if you can't watch a game, which is going to be tons of fun.
Penalty declined, touchdown, famous Jameis. As we're talking about a quarterback battle.
How did he come up with that?
Look at him fall.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful catch. Wow, that's awesome.
That's a way to make the team.
Yep. Wow.
Unreal.
How about that game cast, Supercast?
Very fun, very clean, very fresh.
You mean in the bottom right-hand corner?
Supercast, man.
It's very small. I mean, it's hard for me to even tell what it is. What is it, Frank? What?
That's my favorite part of the night right now, I think. Dave, Frank, how's Supercast? You like that? Dave.
It's very small.
There you go. We have some interesting feedback. Some people say they love the new My Score, and some are saying, going to take a while to get used to.
Well, tell them that they might not be getting the proper results, right? You know that. You know what that.
Well, what's the problem?
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't exactly 100% hear what you said. And I don't want to say anything and ask a question if it's wrong. So we're going to get Big Money Frank mic'd up to come out and talk a little bit about some of the changes. What Jonathan was just talking about on there is you go to your...
Big money, big money.
There's the bass.
Bass is back, baby. So when you go to My Score, it's different now. We used to have the helmets under there and all that stuff. So the whole My Score board looks different on your phone now. So that's what people are talking about. You can just hit your reactions and pull them down and look and see how you did. You can look and see what square you have each quarter and go back and see how many points you got by dropping that down. You can look at your predictors, which we haven't gone over yet. For those of you that are new to Super Squares, It might even be too late. If you haven't made your predictions, get in and do it like immediately, like right now. If you haven't done them, I hope it still lets you.
Yeah, and lots of fun things happening, guys. Frank's coming on soon. I'm not sure what we can announce yet, what we can't, so I'll hold my tongue on some of the fun things I'm excited about for the season. But lots going on. You're going to notice a little audio issue tonight with the BlueStacks app. You're not going to really hear my BlueStacks app because of an echo. We're going to figure that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, big money. Big money, Frank.
Big money, big money,
Hey, everybody.
big money.
How we doing, Frank?
Doing good. Checking out the new thing.
Did you see the Jameis touchdown pass?
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Who is that guy? What happened to Drew Brees? Last time I know, we were sitting
Hey.
here eating a McRib.
We were having McRib
saying
sandwiches.
bye-bye.
It was the Drew Brees good riddance game. That's right. I really don't know where or care where he is. I don't know. I really have no idea.
I'm going to get that McRib out of the refrigerator now.
And get some crab legs, too, to celebrate Jameis Winston's touchdown.
You guys think I'm kidding, but I totally would have that.
What's that?
I would, if you still had that McRib, you better believe I would eat that live on stream.
All right. Well, so listen, let's talk about the My Score screen. All right.
Yes.
My Score screen. Go ahead and hit My Score.
I'm doing that right now.
It's pretty quick. And you can. There you go. So hit the reactions.
All right, we're going to look at reactions right here.
Okay. What I'm telling you is this app update went through this morning. Some of you, if you go to your reactions, you won't see getting credit 2 for 2 on your ratings, 2 for 2 on your quizzes. You may still show 0 for 0 because they were recorded before the app update. So don't worry about that because your RXPs are still showing 8, right? So don't worry about that. Your score will be right, and that won't happen next game. These will always be right. Hit square up.
Here we go, square up.
You can't appreciate this yet, but what you're now going to see, which you didn't used to see, is what was the score at the end of the quarter, right? What was the perfect square? What was your square? And you're going to get to see all 4 quarters. So that data is there. It didn't used to be there. Go ahead and close it.
Okay, I love that. I'm going to close both of these. Okay, reactions, square up.
Okay. Now you can actually post that to Twitter. Right now you can show everything on one screen. You can show your predictors. You can share it. We don't have the little helmets on it anymore because you could rarely read them and they were really pixelated. So we just think this is a lot cleaner. Where this is going to get really important is when we have watch parties, because then you're going to have bonus breaks and power picks, and you're going to get to see all of them very clear. So it's much cleaner now than it was before, and it's not hard to figure out what your points are. So we hope you like it.
Yeah, and so when you're talking about sharing to Twitter, you mean just to screenshot it on your phone and then okay. I'm looking for like a share button. Yeah, that sounds good. That looks great. It was very clean.
And we're going to start doing contests later in the year where it's like whoever's the first to post a perfect square on that screen wins a blank. So there's all kinds of stuff that's in the works.
Love that. By the way, Dexter Willis, if you guys remember Dexter Willis, he's one of our loyal, longtime Super Squares players, incredible part of the Super Square fam here at React. I'll tell you what, he just resubbed all caps 5 months and says, sorry to ruin everyone's dreams, but Jameis Winston wins the MVP this season.
Oh.
Maybe you'll remember Dexter as someone who predicted the Saints to win the Super Bowl this past season and every game by at least 40 points. But we love him, and thanks for the 5 months.
Thank you. What else? Let's look at the leaderboards.
Okay.
This is brand new for me, y'all. I'm like, I got 4 screens in front of me right now, which is awesome. We always joke about the 2 or 3 screen experience. I got the 4 screen experience happening right in front of me.
All right. So on the right-hand side, we have to do a VIP skybox too before the quarter ends, right?
Yes, we do. We have 10 minutes.
All right. So we're going to do so you'll notice on the right-hand side, there's this whole blank column that says watch party, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So now if this was a watch party, not only would you see your score, which
Right.
is your RXPs, your squares, and your predictions, but you have extra points from bonus breaks and power picks, right?
Right.
So on Friday, you're going to get to pick which version of the Minnesota Vikings and Kansas City game you want to watch. You can either watch the classic version, which we're playing right now, or you can watch the watch party version and play power picks and bonus breaks. But obviously, for you to win on a watch party version of a game, you want to watch the whole game. We got a lot of complaints during the hockey season. People said, I don't want to watch Twitch. I don't want to watch the whole game. I just want a 3-2-1 and do some RXPs, right? Well, now you still can. And there is no discrimination against watch party versus classic, because game groups are based on your score. The game groups aren't based on your watch party. That's a separate prize pool. It's relatively small. It's to have fun with. But so if this were a watch party game, you would see a watch party score as well as your normal score.
For only people that are actually in the watch party.
Yes, and you can only join one version. So what you'll see Friday is you're going to see 2 games in the lobby. One's going to be Minnesota at Kansas City. The other one's going to say Minnesota at Kansas City watch party. You pick the one you want to play.
Got it. So,
Okay.
so in other words, we're on the air Friday night.
Yes, we are.
Okay, just found that out. All right. Okay, I heard Jonathan.
no.
mention Friday earlier. I'm
You
like,
must- you
Friday?
must have too
I had
many-
no idea.
You had too many Boulevard EAs last time we streamed. We made that schedule on stream.
We did.
I had no idea. I think I'm free. I think I'm free Friday night.
I hope so.
I know I'm not Thursday because I already had a request for Thursday. So I believe I'm free Friday. I'll
It's
find out.
Freaky
for sure.
Friday.
I know. I don't
Right.
think there's any games or any. I think I'm free.
Now also understand that we average players can only play one game at a time, right?
Right. How
Remember
about
last-
average players?
Above average can only play one game at a time.
Okay.
Admins, you, me, and Jonathan, we can flip between games and share it on BlueStacks.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah. What's that?
I said, yeah. Right.
Skybox yet? Well, we need to get a Skybox. Now we have a special prize. I was going to do something, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not.
You should do it.
We want y'all to come on stream tonight. So I wanted to have a contest. Whoever does the best impression of a current New Orleans Saint or Jacksonville Jaguar. If you got a Minshew mustache, if you've got crab legs,
a sunshine
You
blonde
just
wig.
did it. I already won.
okay, we want you to come on stream. Tim G's going to invite you. You're going to come on stream. We're going to make room for you right here on the stream, not chatting. We want your face, your voice on stream with us. That's what's different this year. I told you this a couple weeks ago.
Right.
That's the one thing I hate about Twitch, is especially the more popular you get, everybody's chats start flying away and you can't acknowledge anything from anybody. I said, I want our peeps on the stream with us. So that's why we went with this protocol. We want you to join us on air. You're more important than we are. We wouldn't have a stream. If just the
Yep.
4 of us, we wouldn't even be doing this. We're here for you. So how do we do that? How do we? Who wants to get on with us?
I'm sure. I'm glad that we have a producer this year in Tim.
Yeah.
So I just get to sit back, relax, and we get to just create great content. Tim's going to be sending the links out, getting people in. Love that for you, Tim. And Tim has a mic, by the way, too. We might hear from Tim this year.
That's true. That's true.
A lot of people asking about that Skybox. We are going to release that very soon.
Oh, I got to create one.
And and another. We haven't created the password
Why
yet.
don't you go ahead and create it?
Yeah, can I create it, make whatever I want?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, doing that right now.
As we're doing this and Jonathan is doing this, don't forget when you get as you look in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, or if you look at your phone right now, you're going to see that red react that's kind of lighting up and pulsing in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Those are 4 bonus commercials that you can watch at any time. Don't wait until the last 2 minutes of the game. Do it before then.
We call those in-game RXPs.
Yeah. So in-game RXPs, you can watch them. You're going to get a point for rating that commercial. You're going to get points if you answer the question about that commercial correctly. And can I even watch the commercial twice if I want to, Frank?
Yes, you can.
Oh
Funny you
my
should ask.
gosh, what a great idea. Watch the commercial twice because, I mean, those of you that are new to Super Squares, at the end of the night, we're going to look at and see who has the highest scores. And someone's going to have 74 points. And you're going to go oh, man, I had 72 points, but I missed one question. And if you got that question right, you'd be the winner. So it's so important to get the questions right. You can watch the ads twice if you want to answer the question. So you get 4 of those to do during the game.
Yep.
The Skybox code is very simple. It's always smart to make your Skyboxes as simple as possible. Ours is Winston, Winston. A little longer than Frank would probably like, but
No, that's good.
Winston, to honor our great Jameis Winston, former Tampa Bay great.
Yes, it is, my friend.
He had to pass the crown over to Tom Brady so that Tom Brady could win a Super Bowl for the team this year. You know, he's
Megan's a little upset that the password wasn't Trevor, but I mean, so I did see Trevor go 3 and out on his first possession, and I saw Famous Jameis throw a 55-yard touchdown pass.
You also just saw Famous Jameis miss a wide open screen.
I did see that.
From about 5 yards out.
Now, for those of you that are new, if you go back to your app and you go back to the lobby, where you go back to the lobby, it says how to win, current games, upcoming games. If you hit current game where it says join Skybox, that's where you'll put in that code, WINSTON. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. You hit join. It's going to ask you to confirm because you can join 2 Skyboxes. We only have 1 tonight. And then you'll successfully join that box. And then you hit resume and go back to watching the game.
So is it Trevor?
It's not Trevor, Frank.
Oh, it's
and
not.
It's not Jameis. It's Winston.
Winston.
Kind of like Churchill.
Good. I'm in it to win it. All right. Well, tonight's Skybox prize.
Well, Frank, tell them what they'll win.
We have one of the. We purchased today a very rare piece of sports memorabilia.
Really?
Yes.
Today.
Grand prize is a Tim Tebow 3X Jacksonville Jaguar jersey.
Now, that's the recently cut tight end in preseason Tim Tebow.
A true collector's edition.
Yes. Short-lived.
But did you know that while it was available, it was one of the most highest selling items of all? Did you know that while it was out there?
I did not know.
You did.
I figured it would be.
There's only one size left, and that's 3X. So you can post it. You can use it as a tent.
Yeah, or like a curtain to cover your door.
Yes, a shower curtain.
Yeah, shower curtain.
You could. Yep. So
a lot of people want to win this. One Miami football's in. Someone says, "How do I get that?" Native QB wants to know if it's autographed.
It's. Will you autograph it?
I don't want to ruin it. No,
no, I don't. It's not autographed.
No.
But you can always tag him on Twitter and just say, "Hey, Timmy, I went to church this Sunday. I prayed for you and your ministry. Can you sign this for me?" I'm sure you'd do it.
Yeah.
You know, I actually do follow Tim on the Twitter.
On the
Twitterer. So I wonder if I can like tell him, hey, we're giving away a jersey. And let me see.
Wish I could share it with you. Maybe I can find it.
Let me see. I do follow him. He does have 4.5 million followers. I actually
does he really?
Yeah,
just a little bit more than you.
Yeah. Hey, listen, dude, I'm back up to 136. So I'm wondering if I get that blue check mark at like 150.
I mean, you should get it. You should get it right away just from being at React.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I'm at 136 because I dropped to 134. Now I will say, as happy-go-lucky as I am normally here, and we don't talk about stuff, I am just like, and I've never really posted like a lot of stuff on Twitter. I posted a couple things on comments on some things because I'm just like pissed off about all kinds of things. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
This is a happy place.
That's what I'm saying, a happy place.
This is a safe place.
So a couple people, I think, followed me off that. So I'm back to 136 now. It had nothing to do with Super Squares.
There you go. So. Yeah, I'm reading this right now. This is a couple months from May. Tim Tebow's jersey was the #1 selling item at the within 24 hours of signing the Jaguars at the NFL shops. #1 item. They were completely out. All they had is a 3X left, and I got it.
I'm going to tweet to him right now.
By the way, great throw there from Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, we are on.
That's Trevor Lawrence. Watch this. He rolls out, shows a little speed here against an NFL defense, and then makes a nice, quick throw.
What number was he? Was he 87, 89? What was he? What number was Tim?
First hit in the head? First.
35?
No, he wasn't 35 as a tight end, was he? Wasn't he like 85?
87, I think it was.
87?
This Matt Burke's numbers backwards.
Matt Burke was 78.
I don't think it's. I think it's 35.
It couldn't be 35. Tim Tebow, Jacksonville Jack, because I'm texting him. I'm not texting. I'm sending him a message here.
Oh, was it 85?
Frank, I'd love to know your thoughts on the new setup that I've got going on over here. A little closer up, like most streamers do. You don't see the entire back wall. We can be a little more intentional about what we put behind me. I like that the Super Squares graphics here, kind of on its own. And I gotta move the little Detroit Lions drive sign a little bit so that gets out of the picture. But I can put some Super Squares thing right up here. All kinds of stuff we can do now.
And look how clear you are. And look at, I wore the shirt that's got this really funky pattern on it because I wanted to show you that under the old way it would look, you couldn't even see it, right? But now you can see the defect, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be a little honest with you there. I thought I was kind of expecting a little bit of a flashier shirt, but it is preseason. It is preseason, and again, I cannot highlight enough. And you know me, dude, I'm a little skeptical. The StreamYard thing, I'm excited we're able to do it and test it out. There's things about it I'm still a little nervous about, but I'm loving it so far, and I love what Tim is doing already today.
Look at this. You look incredible, John.
I love this. I popped up on stream. I love that what Tim is doing to make this feel like a more produced experience. It takes a heck of a lot of weight off of my shoulders, and I gotta say, it's nice.
Good.
Hey, I do have a quick question. Either one of you guys can chime in on. Is I'm shooting a message here to Tim Tebow. I am. That's all, I'm not joking. Seriously. Yeah, I'm shooting him a message here. Would I say, because I'm saying, hey, join if he wants to join us and come on live, whatever. But if he wants to punch in and just like see what we're doing,
yeah.
Would it be best to like put a link to like our supersquares.tv?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, honestly, any one of them, like any link that we tweet out, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, you click it, they'll see us.
I can just do that, and he'll click that and go right to us, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll point to the Twitch one.
Okay.
There will be a page there soon where you hit Super Squares. You pick your stream. You'll be able to go to Facebook, Twitch. You pick the ones you go to, but right now that's not up.
Also, Frank, I think I've already decided this, that the first game is on Thursday, September 9th.
That's correct.
I think I'm going to do that one from the Super Squares studio out in Florida.
Okay. Is that approved? Can I send that to Tim right there?
And what's your Twitter page?
Can we do that? Can I visit?
Yeah, you can come visit. We got to fill that screen with another head.
Good to go.
Do we really? I guess you're right. We got to have 4. Okay, we'll get.
Okay, we'll have people coming in and out.
Yeah, we'll do something fun. But it would be fun to kick off the season with you guys and have some fun, and then I wouldn't have to get back until Saturday probably, so I could get there like on a Thursday morning, hang out till Saturday, and then be ready for all the games on Sunday.
Oh, you'll be here for the week then?
Yeah, no, just like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh, but you're gonna be back for Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, back here for Sunday. Just thought it might be fun. It's funny. I brought it up to Jody, and she goes, "Yeah, let's do it. We'll drop the kids off somewhere."
Good. Come on stream too. That'd be good.
Hey, Jonathan sent me a friend request.
Yeah, I want to see your controversial takes, bro. Of course I did.
Dude, I don't put any controversial takes up. Seriously, bro.
You told me you did one today. That's why I added you.
It wasn't controversial. It was just questioning, trying to understand what's going on. It wasn't really controversial. It's just
Dave, you're not allowed to do that.
It's just questioning.
Hey, Tim G, throw up the Supercast up real quick. Make it full screen.
Okay, so that's us right there on Facebook.
That's as big as it gets, huh? Yeah.
Twitter.
You see it?
Me?
Yeah, so you can kind of see the plays, what's going on, but it's really not that spectacular.
Yeah, like I said, it's very small.
It's better
Imagine
than
that on your phone. 1/4 the size on your phone.
Yeah.
It is better than nothing, though, for sure.
Yeah, you can go to it, I guess, at the right time for discussion purposes, right? And you can kind of see the play unfolding, right? Kind of.
What if if it doesn't work? What if instead we just put how, those automated computerized monkeys that just kind of dance? What if we just you imagine if that's how Super Squares goes viral? There's this stream where these guys talk football and play this game where they give away prizes, and there's this amazing gorilla that just dances in the bottom left corner of the screen. It's hilarious. You got to go check it out.
Or again, a monkey that has the symbols.
Yeah,
we did that one.
Yep.
We reveal after week 8 that it's actually Megan in the green room.
TG Winston, he got it. Okay.
Speaking of Megan, did you bring the recorder tonight by any chance? Oh, she does not have the recorder. No concert tonight then.
Now that the last season's over and we had our year-long experience with Super Squares, and now we're getting ready for season 2, going to be way more exciting and even more fun somehow. Can we just talk about one of my favorite things from last year? Enough time has passed.
The Lions?
Where for about 6 weeks in a row, we didn't have a halftime show. And you would think that Dave would just kind of get the hint that they weren't going to probably come back for the rest of the season. But after 6 streams in a row, we'd start, "Hey, Jonathan, we got a halftime show today, bud." Live on air. Everybody's like, Dave. No, Dave. Sorry. No, no halftime show. Okay. Marbles. It is.
Oh, speaking of which, are we able to do marbles any longer?
Well, I know for a fact we can do marbles on if I download it on this other laptop and play it on there.
Really?
Yeah. I think it has to still go through Twitch because marbles is a Twitch game.
Right.
So I think I just have to hold on. What am I on right now? I'm very confused as to how I'm even got into this StreamYard on my PC. How are they seeing me? I can share my screen. Yeah, I can share my screen. We play marbles. You just won't see me.
Well, we never saw you playing marbles anyway, did we?
Yeah, we never
I
did.
was like the bottom right corner. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, maybe.
I was too busy watching Megan lose to even recognize
Right?
it.
But we 100% can. But the only people who can play marbles, I believe, and I will find out before Friday, is if the people in Twitch typing in play.
Exclamation point play.
It's fine. That's where a lot of our viewers are.
So with the extra square right there, I mean, so I guess that's maybe open to we could do several different things with it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we could put a sponsor's logo there. I mean, it could be an option. We could put whoever our guest is we're going to bring up could go in there,
that's
right?
True. That's true. We could go back and forth to that screen.
Yeah,
if we
We
need.
could rotate sponsors.
Yeah, we could do that. And there's always the aforementioned monkey or the gorilla. I mean,
Well, what about this? What about Skeet? How come we can't get Skeet up here right now?
Skeeter will pop in right now, guaranteed, unless his wife is watching a Boy Meets World.
Uh-oh, Terry.
Uncle Terry, Scary got some great
Terry
news.
walks out with the word news flash, and it never sounds good when I hear
As
that.
soon as you do an in-game RXP, your pre-game RXPs correct them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's good news.
Good news. For those of you that had no, thank you, Uncle T.
You're welcome. Hi, guys. Yeah.
So those of you that had no points, 0-0, it showed you no in-game, pre-game RXPs. It now apparently it corrects, auto corrects. So there you go. It's just always a surprise.
Okay. Did you notice? I got a new phone.
Dexter Willis is thinking the Lions.
I got the Samsung Galaxy S21.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sorry about Dexter Willis. What did you say about Dexter Willis?
Dexter Willis says he thinks the Lions are going to have a better season than the Bucks.
Yeah, we gotta. There's a help center nearby. We should probably.
This guy just made another crazy catch. I think that's the same guy.
Dude, Jameis Winston is
Callaway.
like 9 for 10 for like 125 yards right now and 2 touchdowns.
Dude, I am literally drafting whoever this receiver is. Callaway has just made a second crazy catch.
I'll tell you about drafting.
Was he the first one too?
I think so.
I think so. Mitch Trubisky's just dropped down my board a little bit, and famous Jameis might be passing him up. Oh, he one-handed that
Can
bad.
you believe that catch?
Look at that. This is preseason, man. That's spectacular.
Yeah, he needs to calm down. That's amazing.
Okay.
He's down. That's
Knee
it.
down. His
Yep.
other toe dragged, then his hand went out of bounds. I think that's good.
A knee counts as two, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. Skeeter, you hopping in the stream?
Got something to say?
Also, Riddle, I'm waiting for your text, my friend.
Better to burn out than fade
Fade
away.
away.
Okay. You doing RXPs?
I just did an RXP to see if it corrected.
144 yards to 22.
It does. It updated. Awesomeness.
This Callaway guy, where did he come from?
Just to let you know, famous Jameis, when I said I was guessing off the top of my head and figuring, I said he is 9 for 10, 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. I said 9 for 10, about $125, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, 9 for 10, 123 yards. 123 yards, is that what it said? And 2 touchdowns?
Callaway has like 101 of those.
Yeah, he's Skeeter is willing to join. So Tim, Skeeter, I think the way to go about this, we need an email, Frank, or maybe it's just the Twitter.
Tim sends him an invite.
Right, but he's going to need an email for that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So and Skeeter's not going to want to share his email on Twitter.
He can share it with you, and then you can type it into the StreamYard for Tim to see. Bottom.
Bottom. Invite.
Send your email address to. Oh, so you send it right to Tim.
Oh, you can invite yourself.
Oh, I can just copy that right there, and I can just go to Skeeter, and okay. For now, since I know Skeeter, just go to Twitter, and I'll DM you the link.
Probably easier for us to just create an email for this purpose only.
Yeah, we're gonna need that for sure.
Super Squares guest, or guest at React.net or something.
Yeah, I don't know
because I'm sharing it with him, Frank, through Twitter. Because I know Skeeter and we follow each other. Otherwise, it would be tough for me to send that to him.
Let me see if Tebow got back to me yet.
But what's supposed to happen is our producer, Tim G, is supposed to send them an invite. If either of us knows how to reach them, we send that by text or otherwise. 5 for 5, 104 yards. My goodness.
Oh my gosh, that's better than what's his name the other night, who had a perfect game against my Lions. Ben Roethlisberger. Shut up, Terry.
Big Ben.
Hey, who won, by the way?
I actually stopped watching after the second quarter. I'm assuming the Steelers won.
But they came back. I think the Lions scored 24 points in the fourth quarter. Is that right?
Dude, look at that. They scored 20 in the fourth.
Yeah, they scored.
Look at famous James.
No, we didn't really play any of our starters, which we should have.
Who's the quarterback that used to play for this team? That guy, the old guy that used to. I don't remember his name.
The guy that we said goodbye to last year?
Yeah,
Drew Pearson? Drew
Barrymore? No.
Drew McRib.
Nancy Drew.
Yeah, whatever his name was. Yeah, I mean, famous Jameis is the future, bro.
He is.
Again, it's preseason, but
I mean, here's the thing, right? I know we're all kind of roasting. He lives in the state that you guys, love. But here's the thing about Jameis. He actually, like, right now he's probably a top 16 QB, and no rookie is above that yet. So Jameis could have a year.
Maybe.
Looks like Skeeter's there. I see him. I'm gonna let Tim be the studio guy. And you're going to love the outfit Skeeter has on, Frank. You're going to love it.
Bring it.
What's up, brother?
Good morning.
Good morning.
There he is. What's he got on?
Oh, he's got a Super Square shirt. I love it.
He's got the whole assortment.
Love that hoodie.
My wife didn't let me dress as Tebow because she won't dress me as Jesus. Plus, he got cut. So I dressed as John.
My guy. I'm loving the beard, bro. It's coming in nice.
You know what he needs?
I thought you were talking about John the Apostle. He's talking about Jonathan Blevins. Okay, I got all mixed up with the Jesus talk. So now, okay.
Skeeter and I have a viral selfie together. It's incredible. Look, he's doing it. There it is. It was the Jameis.
The crab leg.
I'll do the whole thing if you want.
Do it.
Look at me now. Look at me. What is that? What? That's a W. That's a W. I'm eating them. Who wants to eat a W with me? Who wants to eat a W?
Yeah.
Come on and eat it.
Skeeter wins.
All right.
Hey, Skeet, at least you didn't jump up on a table and yell something else, as Jameis Winston is famous for doing it. So I like to eat a W. Eat a W is good.
That was good, man. Proud of you. Taking some chances, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know we are. Do we have one of those big red buttons that's like a delay we can hit if something needs to be dumped? Or we don't have that?
What do we got there for Tim? What do we got for that, Mr. Producer? Yeah, and
bars and tone.
Nobody's that end broadcast.
Yeah.
Well, now that we got Skeeter here, expert all things Minnesota. What's your current prediction for the Minnesota Vikings, my friend?
13-4.
13-4.
That's 2 losses to the Bears, my friend.
I think I would say Skeeter has them splitting against Green Bay and sweeping the Lions and Bears.
Factual.
See,
I had them sweeping the Green Bay a month ago.
Is that feedback coming from me or Skeeter?
It's got to be coming from Skeeter, I think.
I don't know. I thought it was John.
Sounds
It's got to be Skeeter. Though.
it sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Maybe he's coming through a phone.
That's incredible, though. 13-4, Skeeter. Who do you guys open the season against?
The Bengals.
Okay, so that's 1-0.
So who's the 4? Who's the 4 losses?
1 to Green Bay, probably going to lose the Seahawks because got a tough stretch of like 4 really good teams, so probably going to lose 2 of those. But I don't know which ones. Where it's like the Bills, I would have to see the schedule, but it's like the Ravens, the Bills, like really hard games back to back to back to back.
You mean the Browns, because the Bills aren't very good.
Oh, they play the Browns in that stretch too.
I should say, no, the Bills are good. The Bills are good. They're going to kill the Bengals, though.
Yeah.
They should. Did you guys hear the news about the Lions?
They quit.
Okay. Listen, dude, this is a big deal.
They've been relegated to the
CFL?
Don't break my heart.
WNBA. They've been relegated.
Don't break my heart. Hey, we have a legitimate chance that the Lions become the first NFL team to sponsor Super Squares. We're going to drag them like this?
There we go. Hey, Taysom Hill's in the game, by the way. Famous Jameis on the sidelines now.
Oh, that's it for him.
The rumor is that the Niners might start Trey Lance, which means that the Lions have like their best shot of winning against the Niners week 1. Like they get to play a non-warmed up team, as all are in week 1, and Trey Lance could be the starter instead of Garoppolo, which would be huge.
When was the last time Lions were over 500?
Who? Tim? Can we cut it? Tim? Can we keep this guy out of here, Tim? It's been at least 8 years.
Yeah, we do have the ability to look statistics like that up now.
Really?
Yes, we've got all.
Google didn't work before.
What's that?
Google didn't work before.
I think anything with a positive over 500 record for the Lions was like fake news, and they won't even let you see it. It was
2014 or 15 for sure.
They put that like the COVID disclaimer over
That's
it.
right.
It comes out like
That's right.
bam, slaps right over there.
Yes, it's excessive optimism.
There you go.
It's a problem.
I have a partial square.
Uh-oh.
Good for you, man.
I don't even know what score I have.
So, Skeet, where's Summer Marie?
She is in the next room.
Where's your better half?
She's in the other room.
We're going to talk to you guys about maybe doing some Super Squares commercials.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
What do you think? We're thinking maybe even having a husband and wife skybox where only spouses can play. And we have a special marriage therapy prize or something like that for the winners.
Well, we're still newlyweds, so.
What's that?
We're still technically newlyweds.
Oh, good for you, man. That's good.
So what's the rule on that? What, like 4 years, 5?
2 years, I think.
2. Okay, nice.
2 years?
I don't know. Is it?
People get divorced in that time.
I know. Sometimes I feel like a newlywed still. I do, seriously, sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah. I mean,
You look at 95-year-olds, right? Like you're way younger than that, Dave.
yeah, see? I'm getting there. I told my wife the other day. I probably shouldn't say that. That's all right. Who cares? We're all family, right?
Yeah.
I said,
Taylor?
you're the first chick I've ever gone out with that's in her 40s. She looked at me. Is the truth?
That's good for you, man.
Yeah, see?
It's like a fine wine, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing an RXP.
You know what? I haven't done any yet. I should probably
Did you ever figure out the sound? Or does it
Find out right now.
on stream?
Yep, the answer is no.
Can you hear it?
No. Yeah. Barely.
That's probably Dave.
Oh, you're right.
Is it a Hall of Fame commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, I was listening to the same one.
Look. It's almost identical. Look. That's crazy.
I have to try to answer these questions without hearing it. That's not fair.
We got to figure that out. You should be able to hear it.
Got it.
I got it too. Come on, Terry. You got to try harder than that.
Yes. How many times have you seen that commercial?
Me?
Yes.
A lot. I have some of these commercials memorized.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Well, I didn't get,
The bosses talk to each other.
I didn't get a partial, perfect. No, I got nothing.
Me neither.
Doing all mine right now. Love that we have Guaranteed Rate as a sponsor.
It's not quite official yet, but stand by.
It's a little laggy too. You're noticing on the PC. I will get the thing that lets me plug in. You know, I think I have an idea about the audio. I think what I need to do is I need to put in the Apple iPhone, like the old school plugs, and I'll have one in an ear, and I'll put this over it, and I'll be able to hear it, and chat should be able to hear it too, and we should be able to go from there. An idea I have.
Actually, there is an app that you could actually stream from your iPhone.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that would be easy.
Is that right, Tim? Isn't there an app now where he could stream from his iPhone?
Skeeter, I got another one, bud. 2 for 2. No audio.
Right?
I'm
Wait
going
until the chorus comes up.
Wait till what?
The Coors commercial.
That's what I have.
Wait a
I've
second.
seen that one 100 times.
They didn't score. It's still 14-0. Why did my square change?
Why do you think your square changed?
Oh, duh. Quarter ended. That freaked me out there. I must have got a partial then. Nice.
Got it. 4 points. I'm rolling.
You're turning it with the RXPs, man.
Rolling in my
You know me.
5.0.
You
Got
got
my
that
rank up.
RXP? You know me.
You got RXP? Yeah, you know me. Yep. And is Trevor still in?
He is.
There he is. Throws out a little screen right there for no gain.
Those Jags are looking powerful.
Yeah. And those first quarter stats, I mean, 25 total yards of offense for Trevor Lawrence. They're your second half team. Okay.
They're cursed. They got rid of Jesus.
There's Trevor.
Look at Trevor move.
Look at him go. There you go.
He's a tall guy, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, sir. He's 4 for 8 right now, I think, for 22 yards and a 56.3 quarterback rating. Jameis Winston finishes the game 9 of 10, $123, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions with a 157.5 quarterback rating.
That's incredible.
That guy looks like a college coach I remember seeing once.
Yeah, but that guy, he's spending more time with his family. You won't see him again. Different guy.
Different guy.
There you go.
Skeeter, your thoughts on the Saints this season?
Well, when you have 2 quarterbacks, how many do you actually have?
0.
Yeah. They're going to be not a playoff team.
You heard it here, Dexter.
Oh my gosh. I think, we could get Dexter on and we could have a little bit of have it out on stream, with this new technology.
We could, but having 2 quarterbacks is not always a horrible thing. I mean, if you have a coach that's swapping them in and out, and you don't have a true starter, yeah, and I can see that. But I think after this, and they were talking in the pregame and saying that Sean Payton will most likely make up his mind after this game who his starting quarterback is going to be. And, as it looks right now, I mean, how do you say no to Jameis Winston?
We got to give the guy a couple more reps.
We will. I'm sure they probably will. But, I mean, last time they played, Jameis had better stats in the first game. Hill went, I think, 3 and out here on his first series and threw a couple of bad balls. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd love to see them commit to Jameis.
We have a question from Bill. No square up.
I got to square up. Mine squared up.
Did it? Mine did not, but I just kind of.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Hit square up.
Square up.
You got square up.
Wait, so it doesn't do the animation anymore?
Oh, it does if your phone's open.
Yeah, mine did.
Okay, so mine didn't because I was probably doing.
If you were in the middle of watching a commercial,
I was watching RXPs.
Yeah. If you were doing an RXP or something like that, you'll miss it, right?
1 second, guys. Dexter just said the Vikings can't beat the Saints. How many playoff wins in a row against the Saints for the Vikings again?
Yikes.
Mark.
Oh.
Too soon. The last time the Saints beat the Vikings was when it was Favre, right? In the playoffs?
Favre, and then you had the miracle with Diggs, and then you had the Rudolph push-off, as all the Saints fans said. So, yeah, 2 in a row in the playoffs.
Go 2 in a row. Unreal.
Dexter, I just, equal time, though. I believe in equal time.
Dexter's gonna have a hard time recovering from that one, though, Frank.
You really?
Yeah, that I think Skeeter just owned him a little bit there.
And if we go back to the Favre game, when your whole coaching staff gets suspended for a year from the NFL, I don't know if there's much to say about that.
Got him. Bounty Gate.
Bully pulpit. That's all I can say. Skeeter's got the mic. He's got the camera. Per Dexter's kind of having to resort to.
I liked it that we're getting a couple of Facebook comments in and out right now. We got one from Colby Groman. Says Winston will get it. Just keep using Hill.
There's Taysom. Oh, and Hill takes a sack. Not looking good. Not looking good. Held on to that ball a little bit too long. Tried to step up in the pocket and got swallowed.
Here you go. By the way, Nightbot, you can't get in this. I don't think you can get in the skybox if you haven't already. Let's take a look at the skybox, shall we?
We shall. Pull that up.
61 players. That's pretty good.
Not bad on this little preseason night, huh?
No, I know.
I got 30 points. Tommy Likes Wingies is in first place, tied with GRNOLV from Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Fayetteville. I got a friend there. I got a friend in Fayetteville right now.
The Blue Frog from Avon, Minnesota is leading my game with 30 points. Good dog. Good dog. Sit, boo-boo. Sit.
It's Boo-Boo, not Boo-Boo.
How do I?
Fletch from St. Paul, Minnesota is in my group. Fletch M. Fletch. Irwin M. Fletcher.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah.
It was a great movie, by the way.
It was a
tearjerker.
It was. Metal Mama is in my game group.
Mama.
Megan is in my game group.
Nice, Rick. Veggie who? I didn't see that.
By the way, one thing I want you all to know, when you have a watch party, there's a new skybox called the Watch Party Lounge. Everybody's in it. Everybody playing a watch party automatically gets added to one game group. Everybody.
Love that. I love that.
And the top 3 win prizes. So we got that going for us.
I also love that Dexter Willis is never gonna not use all caps. Tommy Likes Me says, "Who's Reactor 1?" That's this guy.
Big money, big money. Big money, big money.
Am I sticking it up or what?
Not gonna.
Just checking everything, guys. Making sure I still got stuff here. How about this for you there, Skeeter?
This is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
Not gonna do it.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Dexter. I mean, you're welcome, Dexter.
I just thought I heard like that flashback. I thought somebody said they thought the Vikings were going to win 13 games this year. Did you catch that? Did I just like a flashback?
I recall something
13
about
and 4.
That. 4. I remember the 4.
Wow. Have they ever won 13 games
I think they have.
Plenty of times.
Yeah.
in one season?
15-1 once.
That was that one year, right? That's when they had. Was that when they had Favre?
No, that was Moss's rookie season.
Yeah.
Wow, that must mean that he thinks the Lions aren't going to finish in the top.
I just got another follower on Twitter, man. I'm telling you, I'm getting close to that.
There you go. Did Tim Tebow get back to you yet?
Keep going.
No, Tebow's not responding to me yet.
But his agent probably just followed you.
We'll see. That might be his agent. True Grit Catholic. I mean, it might be. We'll see. We'll
Definitely not Tim Tebow's agent.
No, but True Grit, he's a good guy. I think True Grit should have put me down as a buddy, but didn't. So
That's always good.
or maybe he did.
I feel like I'm in a John Wayne movie. All right. Get it? True Grit. John
One of
Wayne.
the greatest movies of all time.
Here we go. Here comes Trevor Lawrence again for another try. Hasn't looked so great so far.
He's young. He's just learning.
He is.
He's just learning the system.
He's clawing his way. Oh, nice.
Got rid of it
screen.
fast. That was
Yeah.
good.
That's a set screen right there.
Definitely not your agent or Tebow's agent. Love it. Yeah, Frank's got a couple of accounts, guys. Not Mark Cuban is one of them.
Reactor 1.
That's weird. Seeing Urban Meyer there. That's just unsettling.
It is. And that's what I was telling Megan when I came in. I did wear the closest kind of color I could, for the Jags.
Here we go.
There's Trevor. Look at him get out of the pocket or out of
Not a bad throw.
And so I did. So I wore the kind of the Jacksonville color.
I noticed that.
A little bit. Yeah.
Is that what you were?
Yeah, I picked them. I picked them tonight.
You picked the
I
Jaguars?
Yeah, I picked the Jags. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I figured go against the grain. Like to see him win. Like to see Trevor do well. And I have no respect at all for New Orleans, and I really don't like Jacksonville either because they're Urban Meyer. I mean, so it's like someone's got to win, right?
Did you know she picked the Saints?
No, she didn't.
She did. She picked the Saints.
No,
Yes, she did.
I did too.
I want to win.
She wants to win Super Squares. She knows what's important.
Dexter, I got to put this up. I don't even care.
Oh.
You heard what Dave said about the Saints. He says he's got some choice words. You know what? I think it's fair. Good for you, Dexter.
What is the screw you did?
All caps. It's the all caps that gets me.
It's all caps. It is. It's always all caps.
Oh man, I'm hiding it.
It's not without reason, Dexter. It's not without reason. But I still have a lot of love to go around for everybody, though.
Except the Lions.
There's a lot of love in the room.
Except the Lions.
I got a lot of love for all my Lions fans like you and those other poor people, masochists.
What he said? Notice what he did? You notice what he did there? He said, I have a lot of love for Lions fans. Not the Lions.
Did you say fans? Did you say fans?
I said fans. It was plural. I did say fans.
I actually made a tweet, a passive-aggressive tweet, not at Dave, but because of Dave recently, when he tweeted something at Jeremy. He's like, why are the Lions an XFL team? And I literally tweeted like some stat about how they're literally the same as the Bears since '85. The Bears are one of the biggest laughing stocks in the world. They're the oldest team in the league, and they still suck. Why do they get to pile on the Lions because they had one good season? Can't believe it.
That's fake news. I bet everything he said right there was fake news.
One good season.
I'm going to put oh, look at Trevor. Can I put a hashtag in front of that fake news?
Oldest team in the NFL won Super Bowl.
I did get to watch one play of the Bears Super Bowl, the kickoff before I had to go out on a mission. And I saw the first play. I'm like, oh, the Bears might actually win this. And I came back a few hours later and not so much.
Oh, you're talking about the Super Bowl 40 with the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
He's talking about the modern. He's talking about the modern era.
Yeah.
Not the great, not the 80s.
85 Bears.
No, that's
right. That's
pre-modern. That's last century.
He's talking about the amazing Devin Hester return to start that game, which was so fun. So fun. And then Peyton did his thing, and the Bears defense did not that day.
Rex did his thing.
As Urlacher told us. No, Urlacher told you whose fault it was.
It's true. The defense did falter a little bit.
Because that's who wins games, right?
Defense wins championships.
Yes,
they do.
Yes, that's right.
They
They lose them too, apparently.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Trevor Lawrence
Got his first touchdown.
calls a timeout.
He's nervous.
Do you think any member of that team gets drafted outside of Robinson onto a fantasy roster? Do you think anyone takes a chance on Trevor Lawrence in their fantasy league?
As a backup, I don't see why not. He's going to throw the ball a ton, right?
Which line?
Keeper league, you might.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, in a keeper league, probably, right?
That's what I got. Not like you guys with your little snake drafts. Oh,
Yeah.
let me see what luck of the draw.
No, that's total fake news.
Snake drafts are just silly.
That's
you
total.
guys, just auctions are the only way to go. Just snake drafts.
Who is fake white teeth? I've never noticed them on Twitch before, but they're commenting ever since Skeeter got in here.
Fake white teeth.
Oh, I know who that is.
Do you?
I think that's formerly known as somebody else. Is that not correct?
Skeeter could use some concealer from the A-Rod men's makeup line.
Wait a second. Is that rectal?
Polyp.
Incredible.
How'd you know that? From
from your sarcasm. That's
Good.
incredible.
Yeah, he asked if he volunteered to change his name. So we said thank you.
Good. There you go.
Fake white teeth. I love this guy. The artist formerly known as. I love it.
That's right. Oh boy.
The reason the Saints are going to struggle this year is because their best coach is the head coach of the Lions now.
Think so?
Danny Campbell. That's right.
I tell you what, though, all this, I mean, the stuff I've seen from him, I mean, I like him so far. I mean, just like, when his opening press conference when he came there, when he's like done through camp and everything. Look at Trevor using the legs.
Oh, dude, you got to go down.
Oh, nah.
He's about to get yelled at.
Not college. This is not college.
Can't take that hit in a preseason game, dude.
He had to get the first down in the preseason game.
Oof.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Minshew time.
Welcome
He
to the
hurts
NFL.
himself like what's his name did with Bengals, and he's so mad. First
Burrows?
game,
Yeah, we don't need another Burrows.
Oof. He's still not back in, is he?
He's coming in this year. He's going to have a big year, I think.
Yeah, he's going to be good. He's going to be
That's a
fun
team
to
to
watch.
watch right there, the Bengals.
Trevor, bro. What do
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh.
Oh, almost throws an interception. Good defense by the offense right there to break up that interception.
And I'm glad I picked the Saints.
Love that, Dexter. Yeah, Dave. He's doing a good job. He's going to be a good leader, but that might not translate to wins. But you know what? We'll take it. We need a culture. We need a culture guy who gets it and who's gonna do a good job. We'll see what we'll see how the X's and O's go. But man, you should. I heard the pregame speech he gave to the season ticket holders during that first preseason game. Man, the guy could just get anyone to run through a wall. He's like, we're gonna bring. I promise you this, fans. We're gonna bring the wood and the fire, and every week we're gonna give you something to cheer for. But I tell you what, we're gonna need you to be the gasoline. We'll bring the fire, put on a show for you, but you got to be that gasoline. We're gonna need your help to keep that fire blazing. And everybody's screaming. I'm like, this guy's got the Lions fans screaming in a preseason game. I love it.
Yeah, like I said, I love his energy. I love what he's done. I love his energy. I mean, you can't. I don't think anyone can expect. Oh my gosh, here comes some new coach, and we're going to go to the playoffs in the Super Bowl within a year. I mean, it's not going to happen in Jacksonville with Urban Weiner. It's not going to happen with Campbell. It's not going to happen with really any first year coach. But like you said, it's the culture, man. It's believing first, and then getting the right players in and building on your system.
Yeah, if he can win somehow 5 or 6 games without Stafford with that roster he inherited. That's a huge win for this season.
Do you think the Rams will win 5 or 6 games?
I think the Rams. I tell you right now, my prediction right now is the Rams win the Super Bowl. You laugh it up. We were 2 games away last year with Goff.
Oh my goodness!
And they still almost beat Green Bay.
Oh my goodness!
You might put some Monopoly money on that, Jonathan.
Oh, I have already. You're telling me. Hold on, Dave. You're telling me right now you don't think that if Stafford is QBing the Rams last year, they literally lost to the Packers by like 7 or 10 points in the playoffs. You don't think that if Stafford's playing that game instead of Goff, who played horribly and I'm pretty sure got benched, they don't beat those Packers and then have to go face Tampa in the NFC Championship game?
No.
They might have beat the Jets.
Wow. That was a dagger. I thought we moved on from that. Y'all are crazy. There's not a human being on the planet who thinks that Goff's a better QB than Stafford.
In his prime, I think Stafford was pretty good. I think he was almost as good as Goff. In fact, probably even better in his prime.
In fact, can you? My internet is lagging up. Gotta go.
Actually, I'm probably going to draft in my league Stafford as my backup quarterback.
And there you go.
As your starter, love that.
No, backup.
Backup.
I misheard you.
I got Brady as my starter, so
We still got a spot saved for you, Frank, in our league.
I don't know. I just can't run a whole sports gaming company, play too many leagues. It's just I don't like to lose, Skeet. I don't like to lose. So
Intimidated because Mitch is going to go off this year and Dave's going to win the league because he drafted Trubisky in the
I'm glad to
second
see Dave playing fantasy again. He ran away from football for a while, but he's back, so I'm glad. So
just a little bit.
I appreciate the invite though, but I don't got what it takes.
I got to tell you, there's going to be a halftime show in the first few weeks of the NFL season where I just screen share the email that Frank sent about a fantasy football idea he had, and it's Dave's already laughing. Because it was the most intense, complicated but looked amazing league I've ever seen, and we're all gonna kick out.
Let's do it. Sure. This is the way you do a true fantasy league, not the snake draft. That's bogus, man.
Should we share now?
Sure, do it, man.
Preseason, why not?
I got a keeper league. We got salary caps. You auction players. There's a rookie draft. There's an expansion draft every season. You take from other teams. Great parity. It's more like the NFL.
So then do they have to have the COVID vaccine or not?
No, we let you play whether you are or not. We socially distanced all our games.
Okay, got it.
All right. I love for guys. I'm not going to share it on. I'm not going to share the screen, but I'll read it to you. Okay. I just don't want other emails popping up. I don't want our emails, showing up. All right.
Wait a second. Let's come back. Sorry. The other thing I don't like about fantasy is it kind of ends before the season ends, and there's no playoffs. So in mine, we play all the way to the Super Bowl. We've changed the game up, and you play super squares as well. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. I've been asked how I would design a fantasy league that combines traditional season-long fantasy football with super squares, so it would be all season long. This is my proposal. I'd open this to some of the more passionate fans, blah, blah, blah. Super squares combines the skill of salary cap-based super squares fantasy league, combines the skill of salary cap-based season-long fantasy football with the excitement of predictor squares to provide a full season competition for all involved. But I just want to say, the reason this is so funny is because it's a business proposal for a fantasy league. No, this is just how Frank operates. It's one of my favorite things about him. It features a blend of fantasy, super squares, predictors, a playoff survivor bracket challenge, and a new Pick'em Squares game all over the course of the season. It also awards the best and punishes the worst. Here's how it works. Entry fee, $500 for a full season, plus $10 per ad or drop, plus penalties if you finish 9th or 10th place. 2 5-man conferences, regular season. Okay, can we just talk about the $500 entry fee so far?
We're also talking, it sounds like a 10-man league.
Yeah.
I got to go at least 12.
All right, we can make that happen.
I mean,
all right, we'll go 12. That's more the pot. Go ahead.
$5,000,
who's in? Hold on, chat. Who's in for 500? Who would do that? $500, $10 as well for each edition.
Tell them what happens. We'll keep going. Just keep going.
Fantasy team weeks 1 through 18. 10-team fantasy league hosted on CBS. Standard points based on 18, 19-man roster. 10-player weekly starting lineup. 1 QB, 2 RBs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 kicker, a defense, and a flex at RB wide receiver 10. I'm pretty standard there. After week 1, you may add/have 1 injured player on IR. 19 man roster max starting week 2. Must have Red Cross injured next to name at CBS kickoff. Draft. Live draft auction online. Bid on players, spend up to $500 for 18 players. All money bid goes into the pool. So is it $500 entry fee plus $500 for? Okay, that's part of it. That's what the fee is.
Yeah.
Okay. All money bids go into the pool. By the way, I'm going to read so far. So Tommy says, I'm poor. We don't have Frank money. Who's got the kind of money? Nobody's sorry. Tundra Walker says 500 ain't nothing. Let's go, baby.
It's okay.
We can find 12, I'm sure.
Craig said he's been in a $500 keeper league since 2002. Good guy.
Dang, bro. That's intense. Okay, here we go. All money bid goes into the pool, as does all ad drops after week 1. Ad drop managed by software based on Q, re-ranked each week. Worst record goes first in order. All right. Part 1. Head-to-head regular season. 2 SSFL conferences, head-to-head each week. CBS randomly generates schedule. At the end of the regular season, top 2 in each conference plus top overall scoring team of remaining 6 make it to a 5-man championship playoffs after regular season's over. Bottom 5 enter the Consolation Bowl. Top 2 after 3 playoff weekends compete in the Super Bowl. Super Squares add-on. Each week, your head-to-head score consists of the addition of your weekly fantasy points, your best weekly Super Squares final score, any night game, Thursday, Sunday, Monday, and your Monday Night Football total predictors until week 18. Okay, that's actually kind of dope. When the final ends at a regular season. Play all 18 weeks head-to-head. Top 2 in each conference, plus top overall scoring team of remaining 6 make it to a 5-man championships. That's part 1.
Part 1.
Season.
I just love Frank so much because he did all this. Like, I don't know how he does all this, man. It would take me 3 weeks to type all this out. He probably did it in like lunch. Part 2, playoffs through conference championships. Oh, Jeremy's here. OMG, Skeeter's a real person. Good to see you, Jeremy. But by the way, this is like the only fantasy league Jeremy would probably participate in. Playoffs through conference championships, no Pro Bowl. Playoffs, no more head-to-head. Aggregate points over 3 weekends. Top 2 scorers compete in bigger game. Your playoff survivor score, your best weekly score, and your total predictors from last game is part 2. Part 3, the bigger game. Top 2 compete head-to-head. Bigger game. 2 highest scores compete. Number 1 getting a booster, 10% of his lead over second seed. Your Super Squares final score, your Pick'em squares, and your booster for the 1 seed only. Payout. After regular season, payout for ad drop waiver fees. Number 1 seed wins 70% of all ad drop fees. Number 2 wins 30%.
I like what you did.
End of season assumes $5,000 of entry fees. Championship bracket. First place, $3,000. Second place, $1,250. Third place, $500. Fourth place, $250. Fifth place, $0. Consolation bracket.
There you go.
Number 6 wins consolation fee of $500. Number 7 wins consolation fee of $100. Number 8, 0. Number 9, fourth highest, but pays a $100 consolation fee. And number 10th, worst of the worst, pays a $500 fee.
That's right.
Frank's question for everybody, all caps. So, who's in?
You didn't show them the survivor bracket.
I did not show them. I don't know if I can pull that up. All right, here it is. I'll pull it. Here it is, right here. I'm going to share the screen. And it's so nice to know I can just do this so easily here. Share screen. We're sharing this.
How much did second place get?
Bill's got a side Super Square football.
There it is.
Here you go.
Look at this. Even got like all the logoing on there.
That's right. You do your bracket and you get you get points for everyone, right?
Yeah. 3 points, 7,
The
11.
more points you get. So it's got a little bit of everything. It's got brackets, it's got super squares, it's got auctions.
A little something for everybody.
That's right. And you play all year long.
And so the first place was $3,000, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And second place was how much?
1,000, I think. Is that right?
I just want Skeet to know and hear that again. How much is second place?
Is it right? 1,000? Is that what I said?
Was it 1,000?
Quick way to double your money.
What's the problem?
Skeet finishes in second place all the time. I just
Oh,
want him to
I believe you guys.
Anyway, I did
got
not
that too.
respond. I did not respond to that email that Frank sent, and it's one of the only emails I've ever not responded to
Was it a lightning bolt?
from Frank.
The Skeeter shirt. That's the Skeeter shirt, man.
I got that too.
He's got the full. You have the Tamacho muscle shirt, the pink one? You get
I
that?
do not have the macho pink T-shirt.
How many of those sold?
One.
No, I thought it was 100.
One.
Take the zeros off, bro. Just one.
But wait. Actually, you didn't buy it, did you? I got it for you.
You did.
So I don't think any sold.
I've worn it 2 times on a boat, and it's been amazing.
Seriously, though, have you been getting comments?
Yeah, I mean, I get to tell a story every time, and people love it.
Cool. So I guess nobody's going to play the fantasy league.
I'll give it time. Everyone's that's a lot to absorb. In
right.
I don't know. Does anyone have a PhD that plays with us? Anyone? Any kind of advanced degree? Because you might need one just to kind of again digest all that and understand it and put the pieces to the puzzle together and figure it all out. So that would help.
So you know what we do in my fantasy league at the end of the season? The worst 3 teams get to steal a player from the top 3 teams, right? But the top 3 teams can protect 3 players.
Okay, 3 players. All right.
Yeah. So that gives parity. And then the losing teams get to go to the rookie draft first. They pay $1. So that kind of brings parity too.
So someone can go get Trevor Lawrence for $1.
He'll probably go for a rookie draft. Usually you go about.
I'd take $1. I'd gamble $1 on him.
Yeah. So, but we don't do what you did. Like the whole charging for add and drop. I got that from you. I thought that was very creative. I didn't like it.
It puts it in the pool and then awards, regular season success without having. I mean, yeah, it was good.
Did you hear that? Alex bought the Macho tank the other day.
No way.
Yeah,
Good for you, man.
it's incredible.
We're gonna leave it up there a little longer. There might be a whole line of macho wear.
Is that Robinson still in there? Oh, and a late flag. Travis Etienne Jr. What's he going to do this year?
For the chat.
Kachu, Mr. Robinson.
That's right. Cuckoo Kachu.
More dog, less Skeeter. There you go. So we can add how many people? Tim G, how many? We can add like 8 people. Is that right on stream? 10.
Can you hear me with that? 10. Is that
I
right?
can hear you, not through any technology. All right, what are we doing at
That should
halftime?
work.
We got a halftime show, Jonathan?
I should have probably waited and done the fantasy league for halftime.
Yeah. We would have fallen asleep. We knew marbles. We can try marbles, right? Experiment.
Yeah, we could try it.
I got a partial square. If nothing happens. Got a partial.
I
I
got
can load that up right now.
Let me see if Tebow got back.
Can you hear me now?
I can't
Yeah.
hear you, Tim.
Yes.
Can anybody else hear you or just me?
No, everybody.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim G.
Tim G. Oh, look at the doggo.
Tim hasn't got back to me yet. Tebow.
Tim's not got back with you?
No, but look at that. Just I don't want to say that out loud.
Uncut with Jay Cutler.
You can say that, yeah. But I guess it's like Cutler, Jay Cutler.
He's
like
got, he's got
Some
a
new podcast. Start a new
You got to
podcast
listen to
tomorrow.
that. Who can resist?
I'm just gonna say, why did it take Jay Cutler 15 years to reveal that he had a personality?
I don't know.
Like or dislike his personality, it took him this long to be outgoing.
Maybe he needs to get out there now because then you're getting divorced. Then you have an ugly divorce from Kristen Cavallari or something, or battling over something, or all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, it didn't sound pretty. I try not to follow too much.
No, it's sad.
So maybe it's just
Can you guys still see me?
We can.
Yeah, you're right in the middle.
All right, it's weird. I'm trying to play. Oh, that's weird.
Echo.
What did Tim do?
I don't think anything. Maybe he cut his mic off. Yeah, he turned his mic off.
Are the prizes the same for Watch Party? Bill, let's answer your question. So the Watch Party players not only compete for the game group prizes, but it's not a lot. It's just there's almost like a better skybox. So the top 3 scores in a Watch Party will win like $100 each. It's just basically to have fun. So if you're gonna play the Watch Party, you're gonna want to watch the whole game, hang out the whole game. You don't have to watch live stream. You just gotta watch the football game, right? But you're still competing for the normal final scores as well. So game groups still count. Your Watch Party score doesn't affect your final score. Your final score is just 3-2-1 kickoff in your RXPs. And we'll show you that on Friday. We're gonna have a Watch Party and the classic version, and you pick one. And you're playing against everybody for game group prizes. But if you're in a Watch Party, you're playing for a little bit extra. Does that make sense?
It does. I'm excited.
Also,
Matty B here?
Matty Burke has joined us. Yes.
He's
We can
here.
bring him on. Yeah, bring him on. Leave Skeeter around here. Let's fill her up.
Matt Burke, I'm going to send you a link on your Twitter.
How do you do that?
2-minute warning. Here we go. Let's see what Trevor Lawrence can do with a 2-minute offense.
Oh, private message, right?
Yep.
I was going to say, put it out there in public, see what happens. That'd be interesting, you know that? Post a link. It's open. Whoever clicks it first gets in. I think that would work.
Could do that.
Wouldn't it, Tim? Would that work?
No, it would let everybody in.
Well, you come into the lounge, but you don't have to let them on. Him or her.
All right, I did send it to Burke. Burke, you click that link on your phone and you join the stream. Boom. Simple as.
It works from a phone too, right?
Yep, should.
That's what you're doing, right, Skeet?
Yeah, I got my phone.
There you go.
So I have no idea what my score is for the second quarter.
I think Jacksonville to not do well here because
Assume I got a perfect score.
Look at Trevor rolling downfield and picking apart
I'll tell you
the
what
secondary.
I'll tell you what your square is. I'll look in the go to the skybox and I'll find you, right? Except you're not in the top 25.
Timeout Jacksonville.
Wait, what are you? Are you Worm? No.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a J. You're J.
That's a great question here for from Bill. He says, "Is it better to join the watch party and if something comes up, you can still win the regular?"
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no harm if let's say you just don't want to stay up. You just want to answer some bonus breaks, some power picks. It doesn't affect your game group at all. Your game group's based on your predictors, your RXPs, and your squares. So yeah, you're right. Good catch on that, Bill.
And Matty Burke with the official new follow on Twitch. He must have a new Twitch account. He must have forgotten his old password, made a new account.
So clearly Jacksonville is scoring a touchdown to end the half here.
I need them not to because I have a partial.
Yeah, that gives me a perfect though.
So that's probably going to happen then, huh?
No, but
So Ski, let me ask you: have you memorized all of the combinations that go with all 25 letters?
yeah.
Have you really? Even I haven't done that.
Well, A, B, C, D, it goes that way. And then it's, +5, 1, 2, 3, and then, well, no, wait. 0,
No,
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 1. And then it's +5.
Wow.
There we go.
That's impressive. And the commissioner's here.
Dun dun dun. We need a commissioner song. I've got lots of leather.
How's this?
I'm very important.
It's a mahogany.
Many leather-bound books. Interception.
Out of bounds.
Books.
54 seconds left. One time out left.
There he is. The commission's
Can
on.
Trevor get him into the end zone?
There he is. Somehow he looks even more jacked.
Matty Brick.
Hold on. Hold on.
There
Can
we
you
go.
hear me now?
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioner of Super Squares, Mr. Matt Burke, Super Bowl champion, Matt Burke. Nice to see you, sir.
Oh, what are you guys doing?
We're just mixing it up. Did you hear Skeeter's prediction for the Vikings this year?
I didn't hear Skeet's prediction. What was it, Skeet?
What's yours first, Matt? What's yours?
9-8.
Skeet?
I'd lean more towards 9-8. What about you, Skeeter?
I went 13-4.
Hold.
No comment.
We got bad
No
Wi-Fi.
comment.
Oh.
Hold on.
I was gonna say, Mr. Matt Burke, NFL Super Bowl champion, really showing off that $1 million Wi-Fi.
There's Trevor. Back in the pocket, scrambled around. He's sacked.
Come
Taken down
on!
to the turf. And he hit hard.
He did.
Timeout. Take your last time out.
Missed this kick. Let the backup try to kick it.
Oh, that was third down? I didn't know that was third down. That was second down.
Oh, it's all right.
That's hilarious.
That's all right. It's
Fourth and
preseason.
19.
Yeah,
I don't
Urban Meyer did not love that. Hey, is Berkey back?
He's back.
Can you guys talk to me, please?
Yes, we got you.
Thank you. Now we're better. Dave,
Yeah.
preseason. I don't have a good setup here. We're working out the kinks. It's like being at the driving range.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many wins you giving the Lions this season, Matt?
Normally I'm not real high on the Lions,
Nobody is. Don't feel bad.
but this year I think it's actually I'm more down on them than normal.
Oh!
You're more down on them than normal.
How do you think you got better in the offseason?
I do think our defense will be better because I think they're going to be better coached. Our old line is still very good.
And they're going to be on the field even more than last year. They got lots of practice.
Your defense
I have us winning
was
6 games.
atrocious.
Hits the upright.
I heard that they sent a memo to the Detroit Lions defense this offseason saying that it is legal to tackle people.
Fake news. Fake news. Good. Fake news?
Is that fake news? Yeah.
Jeremy says the real answer is whatever Burke is about to say plus 3 wins.
Okay.
Do those include COVID forfeits? Or is that like real on the field wins?
On the field wins.
Okay.
Will there be
Here's the
COVID
other-
forfeit this year?
Here's the other thing
I
too.
wonder.
When it's your first year as a head coach, you don't want to win too many games. You could go over, and they're not going to fire you. So, I mean, it's going to be like a 3-14 deal.
Okay, so that actually Jeremy's little equation there helps me out and gets to where I'm at. I say about 6 wins, 7 maybe.
Ask Jeremy if he's taking into consideration the momentum of having a new coach and an unprecedented losing tradition.
He'll answer that in a second, but he says, yeah, 6-11 sounds about right. We'll see. This is great. What up, Marco? Good to see you, bud. All right, no more points here.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, no more points. I've got a 4. Taysom Hill not looking bad here too in the waning moments of the first half. Although all 14 of those points right there are Jameis Winston bombs.
The game has really slowed down since Jameis left the field.
That's
don't you
true.
think?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel.
Famous Jameis.
Doesn't sound that much fun. Look,
He had a perfect game.
Nope, 9 for 10. 9 out of 10.
I'm pretty sure his QB rating though is
His
perfect.
QB rating though is
157 is not perfect, is it?
I think so. Yeah, isn't it
I
157.7?
thought it was 160 something, wasn't it?
No, I think it's 157.
Does that mean if he was 10 for 10, it wouldn't be any different?
Yeah, wouldn't any higher.
Yeah.
157.5. Let me see. Hold
That
on.
doesn't make it.
You can't be more perfect than perfect, Frank.
158.3 is perfect.
See, I knew it was more than that.
Okay, yeah, 158.3. So here he was just a little shy. 157.
He's very close.
That's not bad. I take that.
Don't you guys think the driving range is like the perfect metaphor for preseason football? I mean, for those of us that golf, like you could hit the ball great on the driving range, doesn't mean anything when you go out on the course. You can hit it terribly, doesn't mean anything you go on the course. And watching people hit balls on the driving range is about the most boring thing in the world.
Yes.
Unless it's top golf and you're like going for a target or the ball's being tracked or something like that. That's a little different.
Oh, no. Top golf is like when you – I mean, that's like, you know, it's like for the wives or for the guys at the office. Like that's not even – I mean, I think mini golf is more legit than top golf.
No, Top Golf's fun because it literally is a driving range, which is sometimes fun. And you get the stuff lights up and you get drinks.
No, you get drinks, but there's like it's like the point system is nothing to do on good shot or bad shot. It's like totally random, you know. I mean, I'm not dissing Top Golf. I'm just saying it's not.
What I like about Top Golf is it tells you how far your drive was.
Yeah, but the balls are dead. They use the balls.
Yeah, they're flight restricted balls.
Allegedly, yeah. I mean, listen, Dave knows about restricted balls. Him and Frank, they will tell you
Wow.
all about it.
Got him.
Wow.
No, I think it's a great analogy. But what, as a player, what was preseason like?
Well, I mean,
roll your eyes.
No, I mean you needed it a little bit, but now it seems like I mean, now nobody seems to be doing anything in preseason. You know, it's just I don't know. I mean, you know, you wanted to get to the regular season and be healthy, but you know, you appreciated some of those game reps, and it sort of used to be assumed like first preseason game starters are going to play a series or two, then a quarter, then you know a half plus some. And then fourth preseason game, you might not play. That was kind of standard. Now the standard's just like, I mean, I haven't been watching, but I know the Vikings haven't played hardly anybody. They just go out and get smoked, and like nobody cares.
Yeah, one of my favorite stats of all time is that the Lions, who went 0-16, actually were undefeated in preseason that year.
Well, there you go.
4-0.
I didn't know that. That's an interesting stat. Wow.
Yeah. I got plenty of them. We had one time, we actually to this day hold the NFL record for the most points scored in the fourth quarter.
From that year?
No, not from that year. It was from a couple years prior. 34 points in the fourth quarter to come back and beat the Bears. I was at that game.
Oh, into my game.
Still holds today. Unbelievable.
Long field goal.
52 yards. What do you think?
It's going to mess up my partial square. I think that the field goal kicker for Jacksonville that was out there earlier, guy's name's Lambeau. How is he not kicking for Green Bay? How does Green Bay not go after that dude and get him on the roster?
You're right.
Whether he can kick or not.
So first of all, 2 seasons ago, he was one of the best kickers in the NFL. He was like the top 5.
See?
He was out all last season for a groin muscle injury.
There you go. Not
Thank
good
you,
for a
Megan.
kicker. Not good for a kicker.
Megan, ladies and gentlemen.
She knows her Lambos.
I always thought Marty St. Louis would have been good for the St. Louis Blues to pick up, man. I mean, that'd just be a great, be great marketing.
Berkey, you ready for the season? You excited? Indifferent? More excited about Super Squares?
I'm excited. No, I'm excited about Super Squares. I'm not super excited about my Vikes. I'm super excited about my Ravens. I'm fired up. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just getting old. I just turned 45, which means, I think it's safe to say I officially made the turn, right? Like I'm probably not going to see 90. So maybe I'm getting a little bitter, but I just, all the preseason chatter and prediction and prognostication, and it just doesn't. I find it rather annoying.
Yeah, you're on the back nine. That's understandable.
Well, thank you. Of all that, that's what you picked up on. Thank you.
To continue the golf analogy that you were putting down, yeah.
Back now. Well, speaking of golf, though, I mean, say what Marco says. Real golf is great if you're honest with yourself about how terrible you actually are.
Yeah,
which is true. I mean, think about because and then there was another take here on golf. What someone else was saying that real golf is great. You just have to know how to bend the rules a little bit. So, but I'm always like out there. Listen, I'm not really keeping because if I really kept score, there'd be a lot of snowmen on my card. And I'm just like, listen, how'd you do on that hole? What's your score? I go, I did all right. Next hole, because I'm not out there gambling. I'm not keeping score with someone to bet whatever. It's like, hey, I hit a couple of really good drives. I hit a nice chip shot on that one. Or I had a nice putt on that hole. Or I'm good at scrambles. If there's a 4-man scramble, I'm good at that because I'll get a couple of good shots.
You get a couple putts in.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
They let me tee off first because they're like, man, if Dave gets one into the fairway, that's good. We're safe, dude. Just tee off, and everybody else will start going. So I don't really keep score. I don't bend the rules or just you're cheating yourself though. If you start like, what'd you have? I had an 8, dude. You really had like a 10. Just put down an 8, or I had a 6. Or I used a foot wedge and kicked it away from the tree. It's like you're not cheating anybody but yourself, man. So.
Yeah, I think for me it's all about how many practice swings do you take. I'll give you one practice swing. If you take any more than that, we can't play golf together.
Berkey, I imagine you're pretty decent at golf, though.
I might, but I don't play. I don't really ever play. A couple times a year.
I like golf. I don't think there's such thing as bad golf. I mean, think about it. Like you're out on a golf course, you're having a couple of cool cocktails, probably enjoying time with friends. Who cares if you have a bad? I mean, it's like there's no such thing as bad golf. You are on a golf course. It's like there's no such thing as bad fishing. Who cares? You're on a boat. You're out fishing. It's like, man, just love life and enjoy what you have there and the opportunity to do that instead of guys throwing clubs. I've seen dudes like throw clubs into ponds and stuff. I'm like, it's golf, man. It's golf.
Some people take it very seriously.
Yeah, I guess.
Practice, man.
Practice, man.
You saw Happy Gilmore, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Greatest sports movie of all time, right?
not the greatest sports movie of all time.
Bob Barker was.
I was going to say, that's like the greatest boxing movie of all time.
Yeah. Carson Wentz is back. That's good news. So you're going to try to do? Are we going to try to test marbles? JV?
Yeah, let's do it.
Want to see how that works?
Let's see what's going on. For you, if you guys want to play marbles, you got to be on our Twitch. So twitch.tv/Super Squares.
And how are you going to? You're going to do that on a separate monitor? I'm sorry, guys. We're talking shop, but we're just trying to figure out what's going on in the tech.
Yeah, I'm just gonna share my screen.
Okay.
Riddle Nerd, there's no way that's a true story. Riddle Nerd says, my mom broke a driver over my dad's neck when I was growing up. I have a feeling that had nothing to do with golf.
Yikes, buddy.
Probably was not on a golf course, right?
We're going to get rid of that.
No, hey, Vank, that just gives you more of a chance to drink more beers or whatever your libation is if you're playing a 5.5 to 6 hour round because there's smoke pokes in front of you. Just gives you a little extra time.
What do you think, guys? Is it insensitive to play the map called the Delta?
No.
No.
All right, we'll play that one. Race.
In fact, I have a less of a chance to win that one.
All right.
What's the
Is it
greater
working?
chance? I'm not sure.
Exclamation point play. Type it in the Twitch chat.
Is there a
And
Lambda course?
If you do, we'll be in. Let's see the first people to do it.
So how does that compare to the size of the screen before? About the same?
I think so. I'm just sharing the whole thing.
Look how clear it is. Megan, did you get in?
I did, but right now.
Okay, awesome. Megan's getting in, so she can finish in last.
Why is it not? It's not showing me that it's working.
No one's popping up.
Yeah, no one's popping up here. But it's
No.
also not showing that it's filled by computers, which is weird.
Are you logged into Twitch as well?
I'm on Twitch. It says Super Squares. Let's try this, guys. Again, thanks for your patience. We're using a brand new streaming platform tonight, getting ready for the regular season starting. So, start because no one's going to do a player list.
That's local.
Hmm.
That's what I'm telling you. It's bad.
Look, there's me, bearded.
You're there. You got a good shot right now, John.
It's like my best shot.
How did you get in? You didn't have to type play, did you?
No, I hit join and it worked. Let me try this.
We're learning.
Yeah, it switched over to bearded for some reason. So what if I do this? Let me go here.
Oh, you're not in the right channel.
Here's our Twitter page right here.
Yeah, I was.
That's like the first thing. We're live right there.
Yeah.
Let me move.
It's
this
cool, isn't
here. This is going to be pretty easy to fix. Give me 1 second.
Wow, look at that.
Sometimes you just have to look at it.
Look at it this way.
Look at it that way. Look at this way. Sometimes you just got to look at it. Yeah, look at that.
Justin Fields. God, that's a horrible video. Huh?
Look at Justin, though. Or as Andy Dalton says, this is my time. Did you hear him? Did you hear him say that? He said that. This is my time. How long will Andy Dalton be the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears?
What the heck?
One play.
One play, you think?
I can't imagine it being more than a quarter if they want to win games.
4 weeks.
4 weeks?
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. That's one of the big questions.
All right, you guys ready for this? This should work right now. I'll tell you when to hit play.
My name is Humpty.
Berkey, how's the fam?
Uh-oh. I think we lost Burke for a minute. No, I still see him there. He's on my screen on
You're
Twitch. He's
delayed.
gone. Now he's gone. That's delayed. Okay, so Burke, you dropped.
Hey, Ski, if you want to drop, you can too. We don't feel like you got to hang with us all night if you don't want.
I have 10% left on my phone, so I have to drop soon anyways.
Hey, so far you're winning the contest, though.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see if anyone else challenges.
No one can do Tebow anymore, sadly.
You know what, though? We still take a Tebow impression. I mean, he's most recently with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was on the roster this season.
Yeah.
Tebow counts.
Yeah, he does.
He's not active, though.
Dave, are you on our group chat? Group text chat?
Oh, no,
Twitch.
Frank won't let me because I have a real phone.
What's that?
She said, am I on the group chat?
Oh,
I
no,
assume she's
no.
talking about, yeah.
No, you
Since I have a real phone, Frank won't let me do it.
Yeah.
He said something about green bubbles or something. What was that you're talking about? Green bubbles?
You guys, when you got a chat going on all iPhones, everything's faster. You can share big videos. You get one Android on there, it dies for everybody.
See?
It's horrible.
So I had to hear about it through the grapevine.
So you're like Titanic, right?
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
nothing personal. Honestly, wish you could, but
Yeah, we're trying to figure this out. It should be close, Frank, but it's not working. Try one more time. We'll get this ready by Friday. I made a note already. Marbles.
Very
marbles.
important.
It is very important. What a game so far. I have 2 partial squares, by the way.
See?
And see, it says super squares right there. You guys see what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
See, that's perfect. That's what it should say. And then I hit Twitch. He's about to open a new browser. I'm logged in on on Super Squares on my computer, so it should.
I'm good for Friday night.
Are you?
Yeah.
You got a hall pass?
No, I just don't have any. It's the only night there's nothing scheduled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Madeline's got her first game tomorrow night. She made the volleyball team.
Yep.
So the first game's tomorrow night, and Landon's got practice as well. And I got to be taking kids to games. I mean, it's like the rest of the week is shot. Friday night's the only night that's free. So I'm good. I'll be here with you, gentlemen
Here you go.
and lady.
It won't let you sign in under Super Squares. Did you see what it said?
Yeah. See what's happening? Yeah. Okay, we'll have to fix it for next time.
I'm just gonna watch a Jimmy Johnson.
What is that?
That's just 500 random people.
Wow.
So weird.
There you go. Failure.
Oh,
Epic.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Stevie?
I'm in.
There you go.
Send it to me. In front of my bread-like product. My bread-like substance, is he? I think it says bread-like product.
Is it product?
My bread-like product.
How we doing there, JB?
Dude, it says login successful right there. So if I go raise,
Got it.
and I go delta, and I say viewer, but it won't let me click viewer. All right, we'll figure it out next time.
All right.
That's Super Squares. What's the Super Squares underscore UL? I have no idea. We're going to call that a marbles issue.
Wow, that's disappointing.
I can hear it in your voice.
What's a tradition?
Sorry, guys. We'll figure that out for Thursday.
Sorry
Or
about that.
Friday.
Sorry, guys.
I wonder if I just have to reset.
Megan says, I'm disappointed. I think Megan will be like, whew. So I don't have to finish in last. Kind of like, whew, well, we didn't get a chance to go, guys. I was already. I mean,
I used to finish him first all the time.
Oh,
so you
sure.
guys started saying that.
fake news. That's fake news.
Oh, always about that.
Blame us.
I blame Jonathan.
Me?
Yeah, always doubting me.
I mean, listen. My doubts have nothing to do with your poor performance in marbles.
If you look behind Jonathan's head right there, what number does that look like?
Looks like a 30.
Thank you.
Who's number 30?
You know who it is.
Thank you. I swear I did not put him up to this, bro.
No,
I
who
didn't.
is it? Who is it? 30 is Barry Sanders?
No.
Who's 30?
You guys are trolling me on purpose.
Dude, we're not. I swear.
Honestly,
look,
God, I'm
turn
not
around
kidding
and
you.
look at it, dude.
It looks
like a 30. It looks exactly. It looks like his hands there, and it's a 3. It looks like a 3. It's a
what is it?
20. It's a 20. It is Barry Sanders. It's a 20 in his hands in front of it, but it looks like a 3.
Yeah, I thought it was a 3.
I thought it was the same thing. He thought I was screwing with him. I wouldn't screw with the great Barry Sanders.
By the way, I'm in 6th place in the Winston leaderboard.
Uh-oh.
Summer Marie's in my game group.
You're dead.
You're dead to me.
She's losing by 9 so far.
She's gonna have a strong comeback. 2 perfects coming up.
Predictors are going to be big, man.
Let's see where I'm at.
Boy, this is ugly.
Is it really still halftime? This is
I'm bad.
just a little less, just a very little less exciting than maybe what a regular season game would be, huh?
You know what's interesting? Look at my game group. 15, 16, 17. All 3 of us together.
That's Lukey.
Yeah, me, you, and Lucky Luca.
Wow.
All 3 of us. 20, 20, 20. Or Megan's got 21.
What does what do, Jeremy?
How'd you get 21 and I only have 20?
I missed 2 questions.
Oh, okay. So all I
John
gotta do is
redeemed the 100,000.
mess you up.
Went outside and
Or
everything.
Jeremy redeemed the 100,000
Don't miss them. Thanks, Terry.
Wow.
What's that?
channel points.
It did not. What does that mean? I don't think it did anything.
Man, I'm getting.
You gotta invite Jeremy in now.
Jeremy, hop in. You coming in? Let me know. I'll send you a link.
Or anyone else that wants to do an impression of anybody on Jacksonville or anybody on New Orleans.
I'm looking for Minshew. Somebody's got to come out with a Minshew.
That's my.
Where do I go? I'm going to send you a DM on Twitter right now. Just click it.
See you guys.
Hey, thank you,
Skeet,
Skeeter.
thanks, brother.
Yep.
He's a great guy.
Wow, we just got huge. I love that. And then boom, just really quick there. That's Tim G manipulating all that, right?
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm getting from do we not update lobby slides? What was that about? Nope, never mind.
Let me see. Let me just look through stuff here really quick. Oops.
All right, let me send this to Jeremy. He'll be popping in here in a second. Man, I feel like I gotta make myself a drink or something. We still got 2 quarters.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. You know what I had the other night because of you guys?
Old fashioned?
Boulevard EA.
No. Yes.
Old fashioned?
Yes.
Want me
You
to
guys.
sell one?
I went to, you know what? Yeah, because yours was better. I went to a place called the Urban Stillery, the something Stillery in St. Pete. You probably know what it is, right? The something Stillery.
You probably know what it is, Megan.
I'm seriously,
You
Megan
drink.
probably know. It's down. It's like right by 275 on like Fifth Avenue. Something. Is it called the Urban Distillery?
Run to the bridge.
Yeah, it's kind of by the bridge. It's called the
I was
Urban
just
Distillery
kidding.
or the some. So I went there and I think they make like their own whiskey and all the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And
Is that Crazy Horse? Crazy Horse Distillery?
no.
No, 'cause that's like.
I had a small bet. The guy next to me is like one of our guys. We have a stock club that we're all in, and we meet every quarter. And so the guy that held the meeting held it there. So we had a private room upstairs, and it's got tons of bourbon stuff. And the guy next to me had a small batch old fashioned. And so I started with, I'm like, let me just start off cool with a beer. And I just kind of slid into it. And then I had that small batch old fashioned, and they had like one cherry on a stick. And I'm like, this isn't like Frank's. The cherries aren't like mashed on the bottom like
man.
they are Frank's. I'm like, this old fashioned's good, but it's like it's not a Frank old fashioned.
No, man.
But I ordered one, and I'd never really had like I think I'd had one before you made them. But yours is great, man, and that's why I ordered one.
There you
So
go.
the
There you
ones
go.
I see right now on 5th and 275, there's American Freedom Distillery and Kazuba and Sons Distillery.
Fifth Avenue South.
Oh, South or
Look at
South?
Jeremy's background.
Hey guys.
Love that. What an entrance. What an
hilarious.
entrance.
That's good. Hey, Jeremy.
How's it going, guys?
That's very
Long time no
scary,
see.
man.
That's good.
How do you do that? Is it like a green screen or something?
Yeah,
How do you
I have a green
Or
screen
you just grab the
behind me.
picture and put it on like the back of a Zoom call or a whatever thing, right?
Yeah, I literally have a green screen behind me. You can't really see it because it's
Dave,
it's
how
faded
long
out.
did that makeup take, man?
Dude, that was the longest I ever sat in a makeup chair. And it was a 2-day shoot. So I had to do it 2 days. And the second day, I think it was the second day, the makeup artist had like an apprentice with her. And they put like the Frankenstein bolts on my neck weren't even. Like one was higher than the other. And I can't see that stuff. I'm just, sitting there it was probably like 2 hours in the makeup chair to get all that done like each day. And then got out there down to the set and like the director was like, what's wrong with your lightning or your bolts? I go, dude, I don't know what do you mean what's wrong with them? Go look in the mirror. And I'm like, don't blame me, man. I'm just sitting there. I was in a chair in a smock for 2 hours. So they made him take it off and move it up. And they had
Did it hurt?
like,
Did it
level.
hurt? Did it hurt?
No, it's just glue. It's just like a little bit of glue they put on, and it's like a really light kind of rubber.
I'm just kidding.
prosthetic
I'm just kidding.
thing.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So those are fun commercials.
the Urban Stillhouse.
The Urban Stillhouse. There
That's
you go.
pretty good.
The Urban Stillhouse. So that's where I had one. Yeah. So if you want to do an old
All right,
fashioned,
brother. I'm gonna go. Just say Barkeep, 2 old fashions.
Barkeep, 2 orange whip.
Jeremy, thanks for filling in with us, man. I'm going to go make myself a drink in a second, too. But
you know what? It's my stream now. I'll just take it over.
where is the stash? That is the question everyone wants to know.
It's coming back in November. Don't you worry. But yeah, it's seasonal.
Okay.
It's
You
not
know,
in
you could have
season.
made a really good pun here. You could have said it's going back in November. Mint you worry.
Mint you worry.
Instead of don't you worry. Mint you worry.
I got you.
I see what you did there.
We connect the dots. Jeremy, you like my new stream setup, bro?
Yeah, it's you're still in the same room? Is that
Yeah,
true?
I just moved it back a little bit so we could be more intentional with some of the the decorations. You could see them and get a little more up close, like normal streamers, kind of.
Yeah. You might want to go green screen too if you want. Like
Yeah,
I can
don't
do a
know.
lot of things with it. Like during the podcast, I do this. This is the nice like Ford Field background professional look.
Okay.
You could do some like mozzarella sticks. That's a fun
dude,
meme.
now I'm getting hungry.
Yep.
Good meme. Yep.
Panay Sewell doing the haka. That's pretty cool too, right?
The greatest thing I've ever seen. So he's an absolute monster of a man.
He's very fun to watch.
What are you looking for?
But yeah, I love playing around with my little green screen, but this might be my favorite one, so we're gonna stick with this.
Love it. Moose Man, thanks for joining, man. 12, 13-hour work days. I'm right there with you this week. Unfortunately, 5 of my next 6 days are 12-hour days.
Whew.
It's a little more Halloweeny, but I still like it though, Jeremy. It's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're end of August, kind of. We're getting into Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, I can just bring up a new one each time I jump on the show. I'll try to think of some maybe seasonal ones, or maybe I pull something from someone's Instagram that they forgot about.
There you go. Yeah. Minshew is in, by the way.
Nice.
Minshew is in. So if anyone that wants to come on the air with us, pop in right now, like Jeremy is, and like Skeeter was a few minutes ago, and would like to do an impression of anybody on the Jacksonville Jaguars, players or coaches, or anyone on the New Orleans Saints, players or coaches, you are more than welcome to. And I think Frank has a special prize for whoever has the best impersonation.
Eating a W over there, are we?
What you doing, bro? I'm eating a W. Can we talk a little bit about? Do you guys ever remember the Titans?
Yes.
There's a guy in the team. I think they called him Sunshine.
Yeah, that's Trevor Lawrence. Sunshine.
He looks just like Trevor Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Also, thoughts on Urban Meyer and his coaching decision to not say who he's starting between Minshew and Lawrence?
He's starting Lawrence. Like, it's not a secret. He
Feels
might
kinda-
pretend like it's a secret, but
It was kind of weird to do, though, right? If it's that obvious, like why not just say it?
I guess. But like, look what everyone else is doing right now. Like, the Bears are playing patty cake. The 49ers are playing patty cake. But like,
Dude, if the Niners start Lance, we're winning game 1.
you think so?
I think it gives us an even better shot. Even if he plays okay, I mean, it'll be his first NFL game in Detroit. It's gonna be loud. Like that would give us a way bigger chance of winning, and I'd be in heaven if we start 1-0 with Dan Campbell.
Garoppolo. I mean, I heard Garoppolo did not look very good yesterday. I didn't see, but I think Trey Lance had an interception too, though. So,
man, you guys were almost going to start 1-0 last year, weren't you? Too.
We should have. Man, talk about taking the air out of your sails. I was so excited about the season, about Super Squares, about everything, and we were winning, and then we just choke at the end, and I'm just like, wow, I had to find the energy to.
You had to sit on the air for 2 more games with us.
See, that's why I have the best seat in the house. Is like I can just get the heck off of here when the Lions lose.
Yeah, it was a couple times last year where it hurt. We're in the beginning of the season. Towards the end, you just get used to it.
Right.
Anyway, look at Minshew. Look at that beautiful mustache. He really is like Uncle Rico.
It's true.
Back of my deck, throw a pigskin at court. Ooh, he just missed a wide open.
That almost looked like it went through his hands.
I've got one reaction left to do.
Jeremy, how you doing tonight? Did you play in time?
Let's say yes.
Amazing.
We never went over our predictions for this game.
Let's do that now. And Jeremy,
Wow.
you can come up with yours on the spot.
You guys are in preseason form here.
Well, Jeremy, we did have we went to the new format tonight with all the different screens and
I love
doing
the
different formats. And
StreamYard is fantastic.
It was very
Did
difficult.
you use it?
No, but I've been on a lot of podcasts that use it.
Yeah, it is nice. There's some cool things that Tim can do with it that I like a lot. So I'm looking at the score now. I have the Saints winning 23-20. What about you, Dave?
I have Jacksonville winning 27-10.
Well, that ain't happening.
That interface is sleek, by the way. I love it.
You like that? It is nice. I have total yards. I have 665.
I went quite a bit less at 515.
Yeah, that almost has no shot either, buddy. You're having a hard time today. It's okay. Easy to say. Hindsight's 2020. And then most passing, I have 305. Right now, it's currently 209 with an entire second half to play.
Yeah, I went 213 Jacksonville.
Well, you're almost there.
Yeah. So I might get 0. I might get 0 on my predictors.
It's preseason games are super hard to predict.
Exactly. And the last game we did, I think if I can go back to the lobby and look at previous games, I wonder if mine's still on there from last. Yeah. So if I look at the results from the Pittsburgh and Dallas game that we did, if I can pull them up, I think I had really good predictors in that game for a Hall of Fame game out of the middle of nowhere when no one has any preseason practice. But you know what? It does not show up on the final score because we went to the new format. So it does pull up that game, and it does pull up my predictions, but it doesn't have my ranking and my score for that game right there. So I know I did very well, though.
I'm going to make an announcement, assuming that Frank's okay with it.
Well, he's making old fashions right now. So
as Frank has mentioned on stream already, we are having some watch parties this season. Those watch parties are a little different than the normal stream, like the day streams might be. Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night, watch parties, interactive. You can choose it in the game as well. Join us here on stream and have other prizes to win as well as the regular game prizes. Those are going to be fun. The first one will be the Cowboys Buccaneers, I should say, of the regular season. Cowboys Buccaneers. That's going to be a fun game. And then I have a little freedom of picking different games to do. And so we'll announce way more of that later. But it looks like week one, we'll definitely be looking at the Vikings game against the Bengals at noon and the Lions-Niners at noon. And I can be switching between a lot of the games at noon. We have a 325 gem of the Packers at Saints on week one for 325, as well as a Sunday night game of the Bears at the Rams. The Bears. And then we have the Ravens at the Raiders on Monday night. So some fun games that week one. I'm very much looking forward to.
You think the Bears win by like 25, Jeremy?
Let's just say I'm going to be wearing my Stafford jersey for that game.
Do you have a Stafford Rams jersey?
Ooh, not yet. I'm thinking about it.
All right.
Bourbon Drinker says it's going to take some time to get used to the new setup. Yeah, appreciate you taking the time. Give us a couple streams to get used to it as well.
Sure, look at that. And the gigantic ice cube and everything.
Man, that's going to be way better than whatever I have.
Got some sugar floating in the bottom right there.
Cheers.
No zdrowie.
No smoke. No smoke.
Oh, wow. Megan gets one too? What about me and Jeremy?
Come on now.
Tink.
I'll just cheers with this, Dave, right here.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
With my mixed drink that has 2 hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I got one of those. I've been drinking it all night. I like it. Good stuff.
All right, Jeremy, are you still going to stay on for a few more minutes?
I'll stay on for a little bit. Yeah, I got a
interception.
Bit tonight,
oh, interception, no. Jacksonville. Don't call it a comeback.
Don't. I love that you're doing that, Jeremy. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Catching up with Frank and Dave.
Nope, looks like it's not counting.
What's not counting?
The interception.
Oh, really? Here comes the
incomplete pass. They called it. Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. He's got it. Got it.
Ooh.
No.
That's hard to tell.
For a little bit, didn't he? Right there.
Nah, I think that hits the ground. I think that's the right call.
There. Oh, wouldn't be prudent. Wouldn't be prudent.
Not at this juncture. Wouldn't be prudent.
1,000 points a light.
So Jameis looks a lot better than Taysom, huh? I missed all of Jameis, but apparently he was
Jameis
lighting
came
things
in
up.
and dude, he just threw bombs. And whoever the dude was, number one, was it Callaway?
Yeah,
Whoever number one, Callaway. I don't know. It was Callaway. It started with a C. Was it Callaway?
Yeah, it's Callaway.
Okay.
Look him up on your little stat thing there.
Okay, let me do that. No, hold on.
Look at there, your little supercast.
Let me see. Look at there on the supercast. Jameis Winston. Yeah, you're right. Callaway. Yep.
Say that again.
Callaway.
No, the first part.
Jameis Winston to Callaway. Yeah. So the first one, like old boys die. Like seriously, Jeremy, he's like half diving into the end zone with 2 defenders on him, and as he's like almost parallel to the ground, he's catching the ball and pulls it in. It was remarkable. Ooh. Then the second touchdown pass, he one-arms it. He's on the sidelines, like tiptoeing right in the front corner of the end zone. He one-arms it and pulls it in. It was, I mean, Jameis threw 2 nice balls, but just magnificent catches from who, Frank?
Jameis Winston.
From Callaway.
Catches from.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I found.
I said Winston had 2 nice throws.
Catches by.
Catches by, yeah, by Callaway.
Catches from.
Did I say from?
Yes, you said from. I thought you were saying Winston.
Well, no. I mean, he had 2 beautiful catches.
I get it.
From who caught the ball is what I was asking.
Adjectives, pronouns and adjectives.
I was asking who caught the ball.
About to see a replay of both those catches.
Oh, dude, wait. They'll be on any kind of highlight show NFL that you happen to watch. You'll see both of them because they were both spectacular.
How do I go full screen?
And then Jameis left the game with 157.5 QB rating.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 9 of 10.
How does he fit that in?
Touchdowns.
Oh my gosh, that's a perfect throw in between two defenders.
Isn't that amazing?
That's crazy. Let's see this one hand there. Oh, add.
Callaway.
All right, let me see if
What doesn't?
Tebow still hasn't got back to me yet. That's so funny. What are you laughing at? I thought maybe you'd come on the air with us tonight. I mean, we're going to give away a Tebow jersey.
Well, I don't know.
Frank, there's a boil water in effect for parts of Pinellas County, just to let you know. Breaking news.
Why?
I don't know. Let me look and read. Let me see what parts of Pinellas County. No, neither one of us.
Oakhurst. That's Seminole. Park Boulevard. Yeah.
So Dave, give me your honest opinion of the Chicago Bears, the 2021 Chicago Bears.
Boiling water.
My honest opinion
Oh, yeah.
of like
Yes.
what they'll finish.
Sure.
All day in
Um,
the running, so they have very low.
I think that
You talking about the Bears?
yeah. And I'm gonna try and be honest. I'm not gonna be like Skeeter saying like, "Hey, Minnesota's gonna finish with 4 losses," or anything. I'm
13-4. Did you hear that, Jeremy?
I didn't know. That's who's
Jeremy predict.
what quarterback are they trading for?
13-4, and he picked the 4 teams that they would get beat by too. So pretty well thought out, I thought.
Okay.
I think if the Bears win 7 games, they're lucky.
Okay.
I think that
is a very honest
yeah
answer.
I think that they do start the season with Andy Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably knowing and just hoping that he does well, but that within the first 3 games or so, Fields will become the starting quarterback because they'll realize that it's going to be more of a rebuilding year and to get him the experience. So yeah, I think 7 games at best.
Wow.
At best.
At best, the Bears.
How did they do last year?
The Bears were not expected to do anything,
Right.
and were really not that good of a team.
Yeah.
And came out and just won a bunch of games where it looked like hey, and then they skid right at the end of the season, just downhill, and
Ended that.
I mean they got to the playoffs, didn't they?
Were they 9-7?
I think so.
And I think it skidded in right on the last game of the season and backed into the playoffs or whatever. I mean, but like they were not that good of a team, and
They were certainly expected to be
8-8.
pretty good.
I think they'll win 7 games.
I think that the Bears underperformed last year, most would say. Like Nagy's fourth, it was like Nagy's 3rd or 4th year. Mac had a down year. Some injuries.
That's what I'm curious about their defense this year because they lost a bunch of defensive coaches. A lot of their players are getting kind of on the older end. It doesn't seem like they'll hold up to their normal standard, but a lot of times when I count a team out like that, like especially a team that just like Minnesota is a team that usually has a really, really good defense. They didn't last year, but I don't know. These dynasty good defenses tend to stay good even when it looks like they're not.
I would say at best the Bears win 10. I expect them to win 7 or 8, but I think they could win. I think at best 10, at worst 3 or 4, depending on Fields. Really, Fields has looked really good in preseason. I know it's preseason, but he's just
way to pin that down, Jonathan. At worst 3 to 4, at best 10. Not really sure.
that's showing you that their height is like a playoff game, and that there's a low ceiling. There's a lot of teams I think like that.
Or they're playing for
Detroit Lions.
I think the Lions' best case is like 8 or 9, and their worst case could be 2 or 3.
Wow.
But I'm not giving a lot of teams
that is the most grounded I've ever heard you about the Lions.
Dude, I'm a grown man now, Jeremy.
Who wins more
this
games?
offseason?
Who wins more, the Bears or the Lions? Bears or the Lions this year?
I mean, here's the okay. Right now, like gun to my head, I say Lions. That's only because I don't think that Justin Fields is going to be ready year one. If he plays, if preseason is any indication of what he could do in regular season against number one defenses, it's the Bears, no question.
Right.
But I mean, I really don't, like Jeremy said, I don't think the Bears defense is going to be that scary. And here's the deal. I know the Lions don't have Stafford and we don't have a lot of receivers, but we basically, for all intents and purposes, swept the Bears last year. You catch that ball, you win both games with one of the worst defenses we've ever had, and we still won those games. And so if you're not getting a much better performance from Dalton or Fields, yeah, they're going to have trouble winning games. But Fields has looked, and I know it's been preseason, and the Lions were 4-0 in preseason when they went 0-16. Fields has looked like the best Bears QB I've ever seen already, which I know isn't saying a ton, but still.
He's played a couple of quarters.
He's just his escapability. That's obviously going to be the best they've had, in a long time.
And he's going to need it.
And he can throw the ball. Like, he has a pretty ball and a big arm.
What did you say? He's going to need it.
Yeah, their O-line is rough.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what he said?
He said ball.
Oh, ball.
Yeah, it wasn't plural. Yeah. Nothing about restricted balls or anything like that.
Occasion lady.
Or underinflated balls.
What happened to Burke? Did he just do the little, like, what is it, Irish goodbye? Just
He does what commissioners do. They come and they go.
Big
Makes a
time
ruling, proclaims something, messes things up, and then just pops out.
Alex, nothing wild happened, Alex. Nothing at all.
It does feel like a lot more of the same for the NFC North. It feels like everyone's expecting the Packers to maybe take a step back. Yeah, they probably won't. The Vikings are going to take a step forward. They probably won't. The Bears and the Lions are going to be below average, and it's just going to be another season in the NFC North.
Alex, nothing wild happened, Alex. Nothing at all.
Echo. It does feel like a lot more of the same for the NFC North. It feels like everyone's expecting the Packers to maybe take a step back.
Tim, what's going on, Tim?
They probably won't.
Hey, Tim. Are you?
What the heck was that?
Are we back all on the same page? Okay, Tim was switching over to check something, and yeah,
Tim likes to fix things that aren't broken.
Got all wonky. You know what? I do think that I probably shouldn't say. Well, it'll probably make the stream happy. I do think that the Minnesota Vikings win the NFC North this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are they getting Teddy Bridgewater back?
No, I
Fred Tarkenton.
Or are they still going to do that with Kirk Cousins?
When you,
they'll do it with Kirk.
I made the exact same joke when you were gone, John.
About what?
They were telling me that Skeeter said they were
I'm
going to
not saying they're going to win 13 or 4, but I think that they have a very good shot at winning the NFC North.
He told me Skeeter said they were going to win 13 games, and I said, okay, what quarterback are they trading for?
Yes. I mean, there's just no shot, dude. Although I'm glad that Jefferson's not hurt.
The Packers are going to run away with the division. I feel almost certain about it.
I don't know. I think with everything that went on in the offseason with Rodgers and just all the animosity and the this, that, and go out and guy. I don't know. I just don't see it being a happy-go-lucky, friendly, hey, let's go. I think there's going to be some, I'm not saying they're going to lay down and not play for him. I mean, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. But I just don't. I think it's going to be more bad than good with everything that happened in their offseason.
Those types of things can go either way, right?
Yeah.
It can either be a gathering moment. They compared themselves to the Last Dance, in Chicago.
Yeah.
This is going to be our last. We got to prove the Packers that they made in this. Devontae Adams is in the same boat too, right? He's a little frustrated with the front office. So if they can somehow turn that into a rallying cry for the entire team, it could work. But who knows if everyone's on Aaron Rodgers' side?
Yeah,
there's a lot of other people on that roster that probably want to stay in Green Bay for a long time. So,
yeah.
And plus, if they ever start diving, or maybe they start fading a little too soon, they're going to really focus in on that's the reason. That's going to make it even more divisive, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, we can never ever count Aaron out, right? How horrible he played that one season. He said relax, and isn't that the year they won the Super Bowl? When he said relax, he was playing the worst I've ever seen him play. So Tommy likes wingies. We love Tommy. He says, what did the Pack do to improve? Well, they don't need to do anything. They have Aaron Rodgers, and they made it to the NFC Championship game. So, they don't need to, maybe they improve their defense a little bit. You still have Adams another year. You have Tunyon another year, who's going to be another year older, and he's still a young player at tight end. They're going to be fine. It's annoying. I hate how fine they're going to be. It's like,
and they learn not to kick field goals at the end of games, so that they're better there.
Yeah. They're annoyingly scary, albeit in a non-scary NFC North. 3 NFC champ losses in a row. What a goal! I hear it.
I'll tell you what, though.
As, as a Vikings fan, you should understand
Minnesota
that.
last year, from what I recall from the season, kind of bumped and just skidded, kind of the opposite of the Bears. I mean, the Bears were like, oh my gosh, they're winning. Oh my, the Bears are real, and then they just sucked. Where Minnesota was like losing, and then all of a sudden just went on this winning streak and went up towards the end of the season. And I don't know if you have to put all your eggs in their Kirk Cousins basket when you have, I think, one of the top 2 running backs in the National Football League. I mean, Cook is phenomenal. And even when Cook was out at the end of the year, his backup ran for like 160 yards and 2 touchdowns and something, whatever. I can't remember the guy's name, who their backup runner was. But they've got a, what's his name? Who's the receiver? The rookie, was it Jefferson?
Yeah.
Was it Justin Jefferson?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, had a great rookie season, another touchdown for New Orleans. So, I mean, I think they've got plenty of firepower. I don't think Cousins is as bad as everyone kind of rags on him. We'll see if the whole COVID stuff distracts. I know how he is. And again, there's no judgment. If someone wants to do something, not do something, have a vaccine, not have a vaccine, follow the NFL rules, whatever it's going to come to. I don't know. Like I said, I think they have a good team. I think they went up at the end of the season. I think they've got a potent offense. They've got some huge playmakers.
Well, I think everybody's overlooking the obvious. The reason the Vikings – did you notice that the Vikings trended exactly with the number of players playing super squares?
They might have.
Yeah. That's let's face it. Come on. We launched in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
We struggled a little bit at the beginning of the season. Remember, we had the game. It was just too much to do. And then we changed our game, and all of a sudden the Vikings started winning because K-Fan and all the Vikings fans were behind super squares, and look what happened. So I think I hate to say it, I think Skeeter's right. I'm thinking Skeeter's right.
You think they're going to win 13 games?
No, I do think they're going to win the division.
I think they'll win the division, yeah.
I think it's going to be 11 wins for the Vikings.
Jeremy, we still have to do our preseason show again, like last year.
As long as we don't pull receipts on last year on the show, I'm in.
Deal. No receipts from last year. At least I can promise that. But I'm probably go Packers 10 or 11 wins, Vikings 9 or 10, Bears 6 or 7, Lions 5 or 6. That's my prediction so far for the NFC North.
Unfortunately, that sounds pretty right to me.
He just said the Bears are going to do better than the Lions.
He did say that. I think he's honest with himself.
I think the Lions could sweep the Bears and still have a worse record at the end of the season. That's who we are.
I think the Lions may have a better year. They upgraded a quarterback.
Oh my God! I gotta go.
They got a brand.
Well, we're taking this off. Let's find something else.
Oh, that's better. Our stud offensive lineman,
doesn't it?
Yeah. Good.
Who's gonna be their number 1 running back, Jeremy? Are they gonna have one?
Lions?
DeAndre Swift's very good.
It'll be Swift, but they'll use Jamal Williams a lot.
Was it?
But still, it says good to go.
Is Adrian Peterson still around? Is he still alive? Is he still playing?
I don't think he is currently on a team now.
He's not on a team?
No, I don't think he's.
Why did I think he was back in Washington? He's not. No, he's not. You're right. He's current. It says current team Lions, so that's got to be wrong.
Definitely not on the Lions.
That's wrong.
Unless something happened in the last 30 minutes when I've been on here.
Hey, Bill, the game Friday, the watch party and classic game is at 8:00 Friday. It's on the NFL Network. It's the future division champion Vikings playing at the second place Chiefs.
I forgot I still
There you
have
go.
mustaches. You
The
want to
Chiefs
do
went to
mustaches?
the Super Bowl and didn't score a touchdown. Those
Jeremy,
Chiefs.
Jeremy, move in front of one.
I can't. It's behind me.
Is there still really? Okay.
Wait, so this Friday we get a Vikings Chiefs game?
Uh-oh, he's acting like you didn't know either?
I didn't know.
No, I knew that we're shooting Friday. I just didn't know who was playing yet.
There we go.
That's like Vikings at the Chiefs on the NFL Network.
All right.
That'll be the last game of the preseason. We're going to basically reveal the dual watch party and classic at the same time, kind of explain things to people, make sure it's all working. Right.
Can you believe how powerful football is? I mean, I know it's just kind of baseball. Olympics are over. Baseball's like the only thing on. But it's ESPN tonight playing the Jacksonville, New Orleans preseason game. Primetime television.
Got the mustaches out for Minshew.
Let's see if it
Assuming
works,
that's
Jeremy.
him.
Momentum.
Minshew Madness, baby.
That was a great 2-yard run.
How's Megan feel about the Jaguars this year?
How does Megan feel? You said.
Yeah.
Megan, what are you thinking? Jags are going to do?
Well, Trevor really didn't show himself tonight, first of all. So we'll see.
Three wins? 4?
For what? This season?
Yeah.
No comment.
She's pleading the 5th.
Ooh.
She's predicting an offer.
5th.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
JB's thoughts on the
You ever
Cardinals
seen
this
the Chappelle?
year.
You seen the Chappelle skit? I plead the 5th.
My thoughts on the Cardinals this year are that they are going to live.
That's the shape of the
Frank, I need that jersey. Look, there's an Austin on the team.
There is an Austin. 34 Austin. Go get it.
Number 34. Come on.
They're gonna live and die by Kyler Murray, in my opinion. I think that their offense could be so fun. One of the better offenses in the league. Their defense should be improved. The NFC West is, to me, the most exciting story of the year, besides Tom Brady seeing if he can do it again. Look at that play.
Who's going to win that division? That division is nuts.
Yeah, like you'd make me pick right now, and I think I honestly maybe pick the Cardinals or the Rams.
Really?
Yeah, I'd probably go Rams, then Cardinals, then Seahawks, then Niners. But you could really replace those top 3 teams in any way you want and have an argument.
Seahawks, Cardinals, Niners, Rams.
No. Niners.
You're crazy. The Rams have clearly improved.
How?
By adding a top 10 quarterback to their team.
Hey, this is 2021, not 2011, bro.
You realize that one of his best seasons of all time was like 2 seasons ago.
All right, I'm going to do my reaction.
Here's the thing, John. We're in a win-win situation. If Stafford does well, then it verifies what we've thought about him for a decade.
Yep.
If he doesn't do well and that team crashes, well then great. We got an awesome first-round pick now.
That's right.
There you go. See?
Win-win.
Until the Lions have a sensational season, they go to the playoffs and they have to face the Rams, and then they lose. That might not be such a win-win.
That would be so funny.
I mean, if the Lions made the playoffs in Dan Campbell's first year, I don't care what happens in the playoff. I'm ecstatic.
Even if they get beat by the Rams?
Yes. I mean, in that exact moment, I'm probably not ecstatic, but
I was like 25 years old the last time the Lions made the playoffs.
it was just, 4 years ago?
Against the Seahawks was our last one.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah.
Wait.
The horrible game.
16.
You know me.
Dexter Willis, sometimes you say things and I'm like, oh, he knows football a little bit. And then sometimes you say things like Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Bucks. And I'm like, no shot. There's literally a better chance that it's the opposite order.
Bucks, that's what he meant. Last place is Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Bucks. That's what he's saying.
It's going to be Bucks, Saints, Panthers, Falcons.
He's going 4-3-2-1. Apple cider vinegar.
Time to square up. I just got my third partial in a row.
That's crazy.
Really?
In a row. And my predictions are looking pretty good as well.
I got nothing.
Shenanigans?
Who will be the first 0-17 team? Who has the best shot this season, to be 0-17? Houston?
Ooh.
This is me wanting to be in this conversation.
Jeremy's leaving.
I think any team's gonna be 0. What team has the best chance of going 1-17
this year?
Yeah, it might be
I think
looking
we're
at
watching them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be looking at them. Might be
Oh
Jacksonville.
no, man! They won last year.
Jacksonville?
A game?
Yeah, they won. I think they won 2, right?
I don't like to play voiceover.
I can't even remember. Did the Lions beat them or lose to them?
We're just
The
answering
Lions
questions
lost
honestly.
to the Jaguars,
Did they?
right?
I don't remember. I feel like they beat them, but I could totally be wrong.
Oh yeah, they won 34-16.
What about the DC Sentinels? How are they going to play this year?
I think that division is going to be really fun. I felt like that division is always kind of fun. Everyone always picks the Cowboys to win it, and then they don't. And I love that because I hate the Cowboys.
I do like to say I saw a hilarious meme today, and it was kind of COVID related and everything, and it said if you don't want
Wait, a COVID meme?
it was a COVID meme.
Really? They
Yeah.
make those?
It was kind of a COVID meme. There was no disclaimer on it about the COVID information. There probably should be because there was a bunch of masks that had the Dallas Cowboys logo, and it said if you don't want to catch anything, wear one of these.
Which is rich considering they should have one of the best receiving cores in the league this year.
Des didn't catch it.
We'll see. Yes, he did.
Nope. No, he did not.
And so did Calvin. Why would you bring that up? I haven't thought about that in a year.
Hard Knocks has been really hard to watch because I also hate the Cowboys so much.
Ebron interference. Get wrecked. Sleep on that tonight, Jeremy.
Wow.
Jeremy and I were both alive.
It wasn't even Ebron, by the way.
Oh, you're right. It was. Don't tell me. It was Pettigrew.
It was Pettigrew.
Right,
Minshew, look at Minshew.
Oh, he's like, there's my line of scrimmage.
Oh,
Oh,
Who did he throw that to? 99?
yeah, threw it to the wrong team.
Guys, I love the preseason. I love the preseason debates here on Super Squares. Who's better, Minshew or Trubisky?
Oh, Trubisky.
Trubisky looks great
Yeah,
when he's playing the Bears defense.
Got him.
in preseason.
In the preseason.
Jeremy and I were both alive the last time the Lions won a playoff game. I was 4.
Here goes Lambo, who already missed the field goal tonight. Hit the upright. Hit the right upright. Let's see what he does here.
I think that might be the hardest part of being a Lions fan this year for me is that our kicker is not going to be great.
It's the end of an era. And end of a long snapping era, too.
17 years? Don Mulback?
Yeah, I think 18.
That's a lot of years.
So speaking of Lions and former Lions and things and stuff like that, where did Kenny Galladay end up going after he sat out pretty much the whole
Giants.
season?
Giants.
Yeah.
Giants?
Mm-hmm.
Could
I
have
haven't heard much from him. I don't know what's going on over there.
Frank, am I allowed to?
I was gonna say, he's probably still nursing a groin.
He's injured.
Is he
Yeah,
injured
right.
again? Hamstring, groin, whatever.
I dumped him. He was on my team.
Yeah, I drafted him last year. He said all year long.
Frank, am I allowed to share a little bit about the noon and 3:30 stuff? Or
Yeah, sure.
so like as I was kind of saying earlier, everyone, we are going to be doing the watch parties on Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. And those are going to be, we've talked about that a lot, so I won't go over that again right now. But we'll talk about it more on Friday. And then I'm going to have some freedom during the noon and the 3:30 games. And so, obviously as a Lions fan, I'll be watching the Lions games likely when they're playing during the noon and 3:30 slots. But like Frank said earlier on, I don't know if you caught it or not, people who work at React, we're going to be able to have access to play all the games at once, or at least see them all. So we can check on leaderboards and see and go through them all. So I'm picturing for now a mix of watching, focusing on 2 or 3 games at noon, if not one, if not the Lions game, 2 or 3, and kind of going back and forth. Like that week 1, the Vikings play at noon, and so the Lions. That's going to be really fun. And so we'll probably watch both of those. A lot of Minnesota people, but also we can check in on and do some red zone stuff and go through and look at how people are doing. And I'm really looking forward to that. And then really like picking that 3:30 slot what game is going to be the most fun, and what game can a lot of people watch from all over the country. So a lot of things are up in the air in a good way, and some freedom there, but it's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, like to be clear, last year there was a brief period of time where you could play 2 games at a time. Remember that?
Yeah.
Not the case any longer.
Not gonna do it.
Now you pick one game, that's the one you play, but you can pick from every game. So if they're playing at 1:00, that's the one you want to play. You play that game, and remember, all of the 1:00 games compete for the prizes.
Right.
So if you think there's going to be an upset, you may want to go play that game and pick the upset for your predictors. So it's not necessarily the game that you're watching; it could be a different game that you're playing. So, but all of the 1:00 games compete, but you'll have more choices to pick from this year.
Yeah, like if you watch and you're like, oh my gosh, this game is a given. I know there's no way the Jets are going to win. I mean, they suck so bad. There's no way they could ever win a game. I'm picking that game and play it, and then the Jets win. I mean, that is like something like that could happen.
It could happen, and you'd be very disappointed because that was the only game. It could have been the last game.
Yep, last
Let's
game
say,
of
for
the day.
example, you had like picked 9 in a row.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like a massive parlay.
Yeah, huge parlay. And the last game was the winless Jets.
Completely
Yeah, the
winless.
winless Jets.
Playing for a draft pick, just embarrassment.
Imagine something like that.
Yeah.
And that could happen.
It could. It could.
I don't
Do you still believe that happened?
Mm-mm.
No.
I watched it. And I don't believe that it happened.
Their first win of the season.
Now, it was the Rams, right? Wasn't the Rams that lost that
It
game?
was in December. They were 0-12. They were 0-13.
And it was the Rams, wasn't it?
It was. The Rams
I
lost
can always
23
think
to 20.
if the
Rams
Rams would
had
have had
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford, they would not have lost that game.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Jeremy, were you on that day?
I think I was. I definitely remember it.
Oh my gosh! By the way, I do have 20 Monopoly dollars. Be very clear, Monopoly on your Detroit Lions having the best record in football this year. If someone were to put real dollars on that and not Monopoly, it would win something to the tune of 30,000.
I think there's a as good of chance as me leaving a $20 bill outside and it just turning into $30,000.
Wait, has that happened before?
No. But have the Lions ever had the best record in the NFL?
That is a long shot bet right there, pal. Wow. I can't even imagine somebody thought of that one.
There's been
that one even an option?
There's been some crazy Lions betting stories this offseason where just people are putting like ridiculous money on the Lions to win just because the odds are so. I read today that the Lions Super Bowl odds are the longest they've ever been in franchise history.
Really?
Including after the year they went 0-16.
Wow. I mean, it has to be because we have Jared Goff at quarterback and no receivers that anyone's ever heard of.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
I think it does have to do with their bad roster. That's right.
It very well could.
I do have to say, Jeremy, it's funny because I follow you on Twitter and stuff, and I see, not that I'm like super interested in the Lions, but I follow like you're going to camp and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw the optimism in your stories and in your tweets and all that stuff as camp started, and saw it kind of like slowly diminish with honesty as we've gotten to where we are right now.
That sounds about right.
Meanwhile,
I really wanted to give Jared Goff a chance this offseason. The guy was a Pro Bowler in back-to-back years and got a huge extension from the Rams, who thought he was all that they wanted to be, and he just doesn't look like that guy in training camp. And maybe it's because I'm used to Stafford, who has a dynamic arm and can make some ridiculous throws, and Jared Goff has been successful in different ways than Matthew Stafford, and that alone is going to take some getting used to, but it's rough right now. And you also have to put it in context too. Like it's a brand new receiving core. It's a brand new offense. It's a brand new city for him. It's a lot of moving parts there. So it can get better, but it doesn't look like it's going to start very good.
So you're just not impressed with his arm, huh?
I'm more not impressed with his decision-making. it's a between the years. Like, I mean, he's got arm talent. I mean, you wouldn't be the first overall pick if you didn't have the arm talent. It's just he seems the best way I can put it is that he's very risk averse, yet he still throws the ball into dangerous situations. Like, he won't throw it downfield, but like he also won't see the linebacker 5 yards away from him. Sometimes it's not great, but again, maybe just need some time. I'm really surprised that they aren't playing him in the preseason. I don't think I like that decision.
Yeah, I don't either. But YOLO.
I saw a stat tonight, or graphic, I should say, on the pregame here on ESPN tonight that had a list of all the quarterbacks that have not played through the first 2 preseason games. And the notable quarterbacks that did, and there were only 2 of them. Did you see it? That did. One of them was Tom Brady, and
Roethlisberger.
No, I don't think he was even on the list. It might have been. Has Mahomes played? It was Mahomes. Yeah. It was those 2 who were the Super Bowl quarterbacks, and it showed all the rest of the guys that hadn't even played so far this preseason. So it's just weird.
Yeah. I just think you got a new quarterback in a new system and all that sort of new stuff. I feel like you really want to get Goff some playing time, and maybe I guess I understand it more on the Rams side. Like, I know Matthew Stafford's not playing there, and they had that early scare when he hit his hand or something in training camp on a helmet.
On the horn. He hit it on the horn.
Yeah.
He was throwing it and hit it on his horn.
But yeah, that team's going to be really good. So protect everybody at all costs. The Lions are rebuilding, and they're trying to see if Jared Goff is going to be part of this team's future. Get him acclimated as soon as possible.
He's not playing next week either, right?
I've heard that word like 5 times on stream, rebuilding. I believe in order to qualify for rebuilding, there must have been something to be rebuilding from. I mean,
like there was something.
And they came down and they're rebuilding. I mean, really, what are they rebuilding?
That's true.
We're rebuilding from the 50s.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like a very, the deconstruction took 6 decades, like most deconstructions take, I think, right? And now we were rebuilding. Like
finally.
Sometimes it takes 11 days too. I mean, you never know how fast it's going to take something to fall. Just saying.
Hoot Scoot with a great comment says Goff needs to get the momentum going. I agree.
Yes.
And one way here's one way to get the momentum going, you guys. This is why I love parody in football. I love football in general. The Lions play a Niners team.
Did you just call the Lions parody of football?
Knew you were going to do that. I knew as soon as I said it. I knew that's where one of you was going to go.
He said a parody of football, right?
Parity. As a man who loves words, you should know the difference.
Got it.
Parity. Got it.
We play. Anyone can win week 1, and we play maybe a rookie QB, which will be a lot of fun at home. And then if we go out into,
what could go wrong?
And then the following week, I know, right? Then the following week we go into Lambeau on Monday Night Football. You imagine we start 2-0, the kind of hype that's going to build in Detroit. Let's go, baby.
You would be out of control.
I would lose my mind. Dude, if we beat the Packers, I will tweet every day until the end of the season that we're going to win the Super Bowl.
How bad is Atlanta going to be this year?
That's
bad.
Why do you say that?
Because they were brutal last year. And, I mean, they didn't really – I mean, what did they do to improve?
They got rid of Julio Jones.
They got rid of Julio Jones, yeah. I mean, but that doesn't improve your team, I don't think. I know he's had some injury problems, but – I mean, you still have a quarterback that a lot of people wanted to see bench last year, and Ryan's going to be – he's their starter, isn't he still, Matt Ryan?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't gotten any better.
37.
Yeah, he's gotten a year older. That was a painful football team to watch last year.
I don't think they've recovered from getting beat by the Patriots. They've never been the same.
It's probably true. I mean, the Patriots probably, they did cheat in that game. I mean, but still, that has to hurt, though. Yeah. They never were the same.
It still hurts.
Yeah,
no, seriously.
I hate to pin it on one play, but the fact that Matt Ryan didn't just fall down is the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
Do you mean Todd Gurley?
No.
Oh, you're not talking about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Matt Ryan took like a 13-yard sack on 3rd down, and got him on a field. All he literally had to do was take a knee, and they would have been able to kick a field goal and win the game.
Probably, yeah.
And coach, that's coaching too. How do you not just say, whatever you do, don't get sacked, like, or throw an intentional grounding?
Yeah, there was a holding right before that too. It was a pretty epic meltdown.
Yeah,
like John, think about how much that Dallas game hurts us, and think about that except in the Super Bowl.
And almost worse because it was like 3 huge mistakes instead of
You're
2.
about to score, Megan.
Right.
It's the only time you're going to see this all night long. You should watch this.
All season long. I don't know.
All night long.
QB here it
all
comes.
season.
Here he goes.
That didn't go so well. But they got down to the 1, Megan, because of a pass interference penalty. But that's besides the point.
Oh my gosh, I just looked at a perfect game.
Minshew magic, baby.
Minshew to Austin, right, for TD.
No. Minshew, he's gonna fake and he's gonna bootleg it. No, Minshew's gonna naked bootleg this one in. He's running this one in.
My predictors are looking good. I'm first in my skybox. I'm first in the beard in the Winston skybox.
And Trevor in a Wildcat.
All I know is I need that Austin jersey, like ASAP.
What do I need here?
He's not gonna bootleg this one. Is that Michael Vick? Who's number 7?
It does look like Michael
Oh, interception! Okay, Megan, they're not going to score. Oh, my goodness.
That was brutal.
Oh, they should have let Michael Vick quarterback that play.
I don't know if he caught this, though. Oh, he did. Never mind. He absolutely caught that.
This is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
He's throwing a 54. Couldn't you tell? It was right to him.
It was perfect catch.
Yeah, I think I got to take the mustaches off the screen after that.
Yeah,
I go more professional background here.
By the way, who's going to win the Tim Tebow jersey? I mean, we've had one invitation,
1 entry.
I mean, people just going to roll over and give it to Skeet? Really?
Well, I did it. I did the W first.
So all I have to say is I just finally used my Pro Football Hall of Fame code from last season
to
get some Jaguars merch. I'm gonna put it all on my desk, man.
Sweet.
How do they have anything in the Pro Football Hall of Fame store?
I got the little football. I got, the little street sign.
The street sign.
Yeah, I paid $5 for all of it. It was great.
So you're the one that bought the rest of the merch that was remaining at the Hall of Fame store of the Jaguars. That's why it's out of stock.
Why they haven't replenished in like
No,
how many years?
they were dying to get rid of it. I got a thank you card today from them. Thank you for Megan. Couldn't move that.
Jeremy,
stuff.
do you have a Hawkinson jersey yet?
No, I'm banished from getting new Lions jerseys because I apparently have a curse. I'm apparently the reason the Lions are bad.
Makes sense.
No, you can't put that on your shoulders, man. There's a whole bunch of reasons the Lions are bad. You have nothing to do with it, Jeremy. Nothing at all.
Somehow I impacted the 30 years before I was born as well.
That should not be a safety.
It's either going to be a touchback or he kind of rolled onto the 1 yard line. They might have it on their own 1.
Yeah. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited for football.
I can't believe it's as close as it is, man.
All right, let's do this here. We got Frank, we got Dave, we got Jeremy. I'm gonna ask 3 questions. Okay. I want all of us to answer them. Okay.
All right.
And it's for the whole season. That's what the questions are for the whole season.
Okay.
All right. Biggest surprise at the end of the season. When the season's over, these are the questions are for. When the season's over, who is the biggest surprise for this season?
Player or team?
You can pick.
Positive or negative?
Positive. Biggest surprise. And it could be player or team.
I'm going to say Julian Edelman is the number 3 receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay. And as opposed to being number 4?
As opposed to he's not playing for anybody right now.
Oh, yeah. I love that. I love that take.
There you go.
Biggest surprise.
Hmm.
I'm trying to be like honest and not funny. My funny surprise is Mr. Trubisky wins a playoff game this season, but that like would require an injury, and I don't want to be a boldest take. So yeah, I don't have my answer yet. But we've got Franks Edelman, number 3 wide receiver for Tampa.
Let me think about this. Biggest surprise.
I'm going to keep it in Detroit, and I'm going to say hold on. I'm going to say that the Lions give Goff an extension at the end of the season.
How many more years are on his contract?
That's bold.
I think he has 1 after this year. Jeremy, is that right?
I think it's more than that.
Yeah, I thought it was
have to
2.
check.
But we can restructure and extend him.
They did restructure it this offseason, but it probably can be worked with next year.
I think they can work with it and help each other out. So I'm going to say we take a step for Goff.
Yeah, he signed through 2024.
But they're buried underneath the ice.
All right, we're looking for Dave and Jeremy now.
I'm trying to think. Biggest surprise this year.
Okay. 49ers win the NFC West.
Dang. With who at starting QB?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that defense could bounce back this year. I really do. I know Robert Saleh is gone, but I really like Kyle Shanahan as an offensive coordinator. I really think they have a lot of good talent on that defensive side of the ball that's going to be healthy this year, hopefully.
Kittle's going to be playing this year. Hopefully through the whole season.
Yeah,
he's fun, man.
It's a super competitive division, and I think it can go in a lot of directions. But I think the 49ers are getting overlooked.
All right, Dave.
I think biggest surprise. Jameis Winston wins the Heisman Trophy.
That's impossible. This is supposed to be serious, Dave.
I'm gonna stick with Jameis, and I'm gonna say the biggest surprise is Jameis Winston finishes top 3 quarterbacks statistically in the league this year.
Wow.
In interceptions?
No.
Oh, okay.
Quarterback rating, ranking, it'd be top 3 in the league. Biggest
All right,
surprise of the year.
Next question. Only 2 more. Biggest disappointment at the end of the season. We look back at the season. We say this is the biggest disappointment. Player or team?
So you can't say the Lions because you know that they're going to suck and be this.
How can he? He can't even help himself.
The biggest disappointment. Biggest disappointment.
I think I'm going to say the Chargers because everyone's expecting, Justin Herbert had a really good first year. I think sometimes you see a second year slide back. Like we did it a little bit with Kyler Murray. And plus it's like, I hate to do this as a fan of the Lions because it seems like I'm being hypocritical, but like the Chargers always find a way to disappoint. And it's ridiculous. And it's not a very analytical thing to say, but they do. And so I'll go with them. Plus, they lose Anthony Lynn, the best offensive coordinator in the league. So
yeah, mine biggest disappointment was just on the screen. It's not Dak Prescott by himself, but I'm going to say my hot take for the year, and I'm sticking by it, is that Mike McCarthy gets fired before Thanksgiving. And so I'm going to say biggest disappointment is the Dallas Cowboys this season.
That seems personal.
No, it's like every year, everyone crowns them. And then they just, and this year, they have a good old line. They have Ezekiel Elliott. They have great receiving core. Dak's back. And the excuses are already happening. Oh, Dak's not 100%. Well, then you're screwed. So I'm going to say Cowboys, no bueno. What about you, Frank?
NFL ratings are going to drop 12.5% this year.
Wow.
Oh, nice pass.
You know what's funny about that, Frank, is that I have the exact opposite opinion. And I think that I think that every week is going to be Super Bowl-like numbers for many games.
Okay.
Which is crazy. Jeremy's looking like you're crazy. I know.
I'm coming with disappointments.
I like that. All right, Dave?
Biggest disappointment. Let me think about it for one. I'm down to two or three things. I'm trying to figure out which one I think is going to be the biggest disappointment. I have 2 teams right now that I think are going to both be disappointments.
I know one of them.
I don't think you know either one of them.
I think I do.
I don't think you know either one of them. And I'm trying to think if there's a player that I can think of that I think is going to be a disappointment. It'd be really easy to say that Julio Jones in Tennessee is going to be a disappointment. I don't want to do that because I really want to see him do well. He's fantastic. So I'm going to say, I'm sorry, Uncle Terry, that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be a disappointment this year.
Interesting. Nice first down for the Jags.
Big Ben looked good on Friday or on Saturday, but he was also playing the Detroit Lions. So,
all right, and then last question is exactly what Bill just said. What two teams in the Super Bowl, and who are you picking? Preseason predictions. Super Bowl game, and who wins it?
Bears.
Beats Battlestar Galactica. But no, what about the question?
Who's in the Super Bowl?
Bills over Rams. Let's go.
I'm saying Rams over Bills.
Oh, wow.
Come on, dude.
I'm serious. Rams over Bills. And
You really don't think that?
Yes,
You
I
honestly
really
don't think the Rams are going to the Super Bowl, do you?
I think that if Matthew Stafford played on any
win a Super Bowl.
I think that if Matthew Stafford played on any of the playoff teams last season, that team wins the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Wow. Man, oh man.
So we'll find out.
His allegiance, you know. Wow. The sugar and the cherries in the bottom of this are just like the bottom.
I know. Aren't they good?
All right. What about you guys?
Who goes to the Super Bowl and who wins?
Jaguars. Touchdown.
I hate the goal line fade.
Yes.
That was a different version of it.
Is there a football there that Megan can spike now?
By the way, look at Skeeter agreeing, saying Rams versus Chiefs. Chiefs. Go Skeeter.
Jets versus Eagles. Okay. I'm going to go in the Super Bowl with, I know where Frank's going. And I'm not going to do it.
Not gonna do it.
Not going to do it.
Look at that. Not gonna do it.
Not going to do it. Not even going to bring him back. Not going to do it. I think Kansas City goes to the Super Bowl again for their third year in a row. I think they're going to play. Man.
Just say the Rams.
No, I'm not going to say the Rams.
I just can't wait. Every week when I see Dave, I'm just going to be like, wow, Rams 7-0. How you feeling about that, Dave? He's going to be like, oh, it's just their defense. It's their defense.
Defense wins championships.
Stafford's number one, Dave, in the entire league right now. Well, it's because he's getting great playing time and his field position is amazing. If you look at it.
I'm going to go, and again, this is with really not a lot of research and preparation, and we're just like talking preseason. I mean,
Yep.
so I haven't seen. So I'm gonna go Kansas City. I think Kansas City will actually win the Super Bowl this year. I still think they're the best team in the league. I think they'll win the Super Bowl this year, and I think that. Oh, I don't want to say it. I'm not saying Tampa, Frank. I know you want me to say Tampa.
What'd you say?
But I'm looking at the NFC and going like, really, who's going to?
Real quick, I have 100% in total yards.
Not for long.
And Jacksonville took over. And Jacksonville took over on most passing. So I have 40 points in predictors right now.
That's pretty impressive.
4 points away from having the perfect. I almost predicted this so well.
All right, so you're going Chiefs over who, Dave?
I'm gonna go Chiefs over the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow. He thinks that the Vikings are going to be better than the Rams. Can you imagine? Even Skeeter doesn't think that. But I love it. I love the bold take there.
I might change that when the season starts, but that's as of like today, right now.
Berkey said, like, I'm not that excited for my Vikings. I wanted to dig a little more on that. I was.
And then Frank's going to go Tampa over who?
Yeah, Tampa over who, Frank?
Over the Bills.
They can't play themselves.
Over the Bills. All right, Frank. Who does Tampa beat in the NFC Championship game?
Packers.
Who do the Packers beat to get to the NFC Championship game?
Arizona.
Come on. I'm just handing you the Rams, my friend. You're not taking the bait.
No, I don't blame you, Frank.
Does it show how close these passing yards are? It doesn't.
I'd like to tank Tampa, and I probably will when it comes down to when I have to officially pick. But right now, I'll go with Minnesota in the NFC.
Minnesota.
How can you compare the two?
Minnesota's got a lot of firepower on offense.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers have a really good defense and not such a great offense. I mean, so it's kind of defense wins championships. I understand that, but we'll see.
Did Dave just say that the Bucs don't have a good offense with the best quarterback of all time?
Listen, the best quarterback of all time has been retired for like almost 20 years. 20 years probably now. When did Montana retire?
Whoa.
When did he retire?
That might be the hottest take we've ever made.
96?
What's
Joe
his take?
Montana is the GOAT for you?
Oh, for anybody, for anyone that has ever watched football.
No.
He's never been caught cheating.
By the way, I mean, this game's going to go over 700 yards of
For
offense.
a preseason game, that's crazy.
Most passings, 337 yards for Jacksonville.
I bet Jacksonville, so I got that one right. You got a 0.
337 yards for Jacksonville.
That's crazy. If famous Jameis would have stayed in the game, he'd probably have 500 yards passing, my friend.
Dexter Willis says the best QB of all time retired last year. I didn't know he was such a big Phillip Rivers fan.
Incredible joke. Very on point. Very quick. 4 minutes left here, and it looks like the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to maintain most passing yards. Hopefully they run the clock out. And Frank, what do I win for winning first place in my game group and the Skybox tonight?
Oh, the prizes tonight are, they're published on the website. Was it first place wins?
I'm not allowed to win, though.
Well, you can be a buddy.
That's right.
See my passing yards?
But I can brag.
13.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I was just pointing out to you.
Wait a second.
I went back to the game and thought maybe just had to refresh. Went back to my score. I'm still at 261. There it goes. Now it updated.
Okay. You kind of freaked me out there, man.
Well, mine just updated.
I love the average percentage.
You multiply that times 48, and that's your score.
Amazing. The math. How did you know?
How many INTs for Jameis Winston this year?
Dexter goes to 0. Just love
a lot of
Dexter,
those.
dude.
Dexter, that's fake news, bro. I'm gonna say how many interceptions for famous Jameis. I'm gonna say another big surprise this year because he'll be the big surprise of the year. You'd think he'd have probably 20 interceptions. It's because he is Jameis Winston.
But he has to play to have that.
I know what I'm saying, though. But even when he'll be under 10. I think he's gonna have. Famous Jameis will have 38 touchdown passes.
What?
38 touchdown passes and 9 interceptions.
I'm hoping for the 30 for 30 season. That'd be amazing. Just up the 20 for 20 season last year and go 30 for 30. 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
It'd be incredible. I want to root for Jameis.
I
This
don't.
might go an extra
It could.
Jeremy.
I'm sorry. I don't really like the guy.
He can mow down some crab legs.
Sorry, Dexter.
What did you say? Dexter's been so bold throwing that out tonight. Hot take. The Bears, Andy Dalton leads them to the playoffs, gets hurt. Justin Fields gets hurt, but they somehow win the game. Next playoff game, they re-sign Jay Cutler. Takes him to the ship, baby.
That would be a big surprise.
Huge Tom Brady.
Oh, he dropped it.
No.
That was
I mean, he's not trying out for the team.
Someone just got cut.
Yep.
He's hurt.
Oh, man.
Oof.
Cotton.
Hit him in a bad spot, right in the numbers.
Yeah. Hurt.
Oh, bro. I mean, maybe he could.
Was his ankle? Let's see. He goes, look at it. Watch his right ankle. No, not really.
Was that Minshew?
No.
I don't know what he hit.
Their third stringers in.
Sternum or something?
Nice throw. How does Megan feel about how their third stringer being better than Minshew?
I don't know. I think Megan's back at the bar.
That's where I'd be if I was a Jaguars fan.
Jeremy, it just doesn't work for us to make fun of any other fan base.
I gotta try. I have to try.
We do. We have to try. But as soon as you said it, I was like, it's just I know exactly.
You gotta pick on the one team below you and just.
And the only team I'm picking on this year is Houston.
Yeah.
I kid. There's a few
I think the Jets might be really bad this year too.
I think so too.
I like Salah, obviously, but
So speaking of Houston, is Deshaun going to play, or like what's the deal with that whole deal?
I think he's going to play. You know, Jeremy?
he hasn't been. They've basically put him on like backup, not even backup duty. Like he's running the scout team in practices. That relationship is dead. Not to mention all the off-field stuff. Like,
okay, so then they could literally go 0-16. I thought he might play.
I don't think so. Not, at least not for Houston. I mean,
who's going to take him?
Yeah, I mean, if he did play, right? If he did play, there's no shot they go over.
Right.
But yeah, if he doesn't, yikes. Who's their other guy?
I don't even know.
It's not Schaub anymore, right?
Schaub? What is this? 2015?
Oh my gosh, Tyrod Taylor? Jeff Driscoll?
Jeff Driscoll is still in the league?
Jeff Driscoll?
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
No shot.
Wow. Pouring it on.
Yeah, extra innings.
I'm going to get 100%.
Let's go, baby.
I'm going to get 100% on this, on my prediction. Look at this.
I got destroyed.
I did too. My God.
This is like the worst predictors ever. I did it this morning in between. I got like 5 minutes really quick.
My score is going to be 100% if they kick this extra point.
Maybe I can get a perfect square or something. Maybe at least look where I got. Yeah. No.
Wow. I'm going to tell you. The Jaguars are for real.
See? In the preseason.
The third and fourth string Jaguars are for real. Put
2
them up
point
against
conversion
any
right here,
third
man.
and fourth string team.
Megan's like ecstatic.
They're going for two?
Let's go for
They are
two.
going for
Look at this.
two.
That's ballsy, man. Look at them.
They're breaking up. Why are they going for two? Because they can
Why
win with
not
field goal?
practice it? It's preseason.
Yeah.
There you go. 2 point conversion. Good.
No.
I was ahead of you guys in there, so I just came back.
Oh,
yeah.
you guys are ahead of us? Oh, you.
23-21. That ruins my perfect score. Are you kidding me?
Hey, a safety ties this game.
Oh my god.
The good thing is, Frank, there is not going to be extra innings.
No extra innings.
They could.
Yeah, they literally got rid
Megan,
of
trust me,
overtime
this
in
might be the
preseason.
most exciting you're able to get all season long. So soak it in,
I am.
enjoy the moment.
You see this smile?
And she's that they're still losing, and she's that happy. I love the enthusiasm.
Are they putting Winston back out there to make sure they don't lose?
Yeah, Luigi and I were ahead of you guys in there, so I just came out here super excited. You haven't even seen it yet.
Dexter says, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a single player on the field.
CJ Beathard. That's all I know about him. I know his name.
Here's the list of QBs on the roster: Deshaun Watson, Tyrod Taylor, Davis Mills, Jeff Driscoll.
Wow.
Jeff Driscoll's still alive. That's crazy.
Didn't he play for the Lions just a couple years ago?
Who? Jeff Driscoll?
Yeah.
He was on the Lions. That is true. That's a true statement.
I'm pretty sure he started a game.
He was a Gator, right? Wasn't he, Jeff Driscoll?
Yes, he was.
Speaking of Gators, I saw somewhere in just a passing article something about Felipe Franks and like preseason and playing somewhere. Where's Felipe?
I don't know who that is.
Felipe Franks. He was the one he was the quarterback, and he got hurt in like the second game of the season, not this past season, but before. And then Trask kind of like took over and became the quarterback, and Felipe Franks just kind of was gone.
Oh, he
He's
plays
on the
in
Falcons apparently.
Falcons, yeah.
Falcons? Okay. I saw
Went
his name on
undrafted.
something, and I didn't know he was still around. Or
Yeah, he went undrafted this year.
Apparently he is not
blown
knocked
it
down
open.
after poor showing. Was that a pass?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Are the Bears bad?
Could be.
Not so direct there, huh? Yeah, I hope that doesn't change the predictors here.
Oh, the passing? No. You got some more yards to go.
Yeah, my predictors went from 40 all the way down.
They might get to 800 yards in this game, 900 yards.
I don't even care about Super Squares right now. I just want to help the Jags win.
My predictors are 12.7.
Mine are a lot worse than that, I'm sure. I can best that. I bet I'm in single
Mommy.
digits.
Really?
Oh
Think
yeah.
I did not expect. I mean, 800 yards.
I went
800 yards.
I went 500 yards of offense, bro. Yeah, mine.
I did too. I went 546.
7-7.
That's horrible.
Yeah, told you.
Jeremy, is Reynolds making the team?
I don't know. He's
Burt?
a fun story. Burt, yep.
Oh, what is it?
Burt Reynolds. Just a couple of years after passing away, he's going to make the Lions roster.
Burt Reynolds?
Pokemon. That's Pokemon. Pokemon movie.
Wait, are you serious?
No, it's got to be. I saw.
No, it's Marvel. Dang it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No,
I saw
but
Ninetales. You see Ninetales?
I saw Ninetales. Yeah.
Same, dude.
And I saw what's the flying the Moltres. I saw
Yeah,
Moltres.
Moltres.
The weirdest development from last year's Super Squares is Frank getting addicted to Pokemon Go.
Wait. I just reached level 40. I didn't get addicted last year.
He's been doing Pokemon for years.
He's amazing at it. It's funny. With him and I will like be in meetings and and all of a sudden it's like noon. We'll text each other about Pokemon. It's like, dude, we got time for a quick raid.
You just hit 40. You said 39. I saw.
I did. Yeah, I got to get 40 so I can get the next level of that huge challenge. Remember that?
Got to get them all.
Got to catch them all.
Got to catch them all. There you go.
We got to turn down. We tried to get a gym put here and they wouldn't take it.
Bastards.
We'll try again.
You know what else was great from last season's Super Squares, Jeremy, was everything that we learned about aliens. That was pretty cool
Did
too,
I
right?
miss that?
I think that was hockey. That was hockey, Dave.
Was it hockey? No, it was football. It was football and hockey, I think. Right.
No, that was. I mean, we talked about aliens for about 30 straight minutes during a hockey stream. It was awesome.
Can I get the Cliff Notes version?
I mean, Frank has the most correct and best take about aliens and the government hiding them that I've ever heard.
You being sarcastic?
No, I am not. There's only one person in chat who continues to be sarcastic about that. It ain't me.
It's Skeeter.
Yeah, no, is it Skeeter? I think Skeeter agrees with you.
Eucharist is here. Is that Father Josh?
No, that's Phil.
Oh, Father Phil?
No, just regular Phil.
Or just regular Phil. Okay. Hey, Phil. He just joined us.
Rectal doesn't like the aliens either.
Well,
Really,
Do you have to call him that?
they did all the pros.
It's just
He's
rectal.
named a fake white teeth.
He'll always be rectal to me. Oh gosh.
It's gonna be a fun season.
Who is this?
Jacksonville still with 2 timeouts left.
Thanks, Phil. Phil likes the new layout.
Hoping to stop them right here. To get
Jeremy,
the ball
like
back, give Megan a win.
What?
You like the new layout?
Yeah, dude. Like
I'm-
I said, I think StreamYard does a fantastic job with this.
Oh, that's the end of the game right there. First down, Jacksonville. See you later. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We worked with what they had on StreamYard. I mean, we were hoping we could do some custom window sizes. Can't do that yet, but yeah, I wish we had more of y'all on tonight, but we'll get there.
Yeah, it'd be cool. You get 10 people at once shouting over each other about who hates the Bears or Lions more.
Does that mean I didn't even have to use my 100,000 channel points? I could have just jumped on. I could have just asked.
Yep.
Oh,
Is that true?
Yeah, he used 100,000 channel points to hop in tonight. I mean, as a meme.
pretty much, yeah. Eucharist, give me my points back.
Does he have the authority to do that?
I think so. You can What do you do it? What do you call it? Refund channel points.
There you go. I'm gonna get
I'm gladly take a points.
26.9 predictors, 97% on the score, 33 on yards, 37 on passing, which means Dave's two are bad because he was lower than me on both.
Beard is winning the skybox, but
Right.
of course, that's got nothing to do with the prizes tonight. Seriously, are we just going to hand the man who least needs anything from a he owns every piece of Super Squares merch. He's got every model of Polaris ever built, and now he's going to get a Tim Tebow Jacksonville jersey.
But it's, at the same time, like don't we want to let him have first place finally?
Yeah, that's kind of true. But
that's true. Has he ever?
It
won?
is fitting. It is fitting that the one time he gets first, there's no competition.
He literally can't play second.
That's the greatest.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I could never just jump in and do an impression and just kick him to second right at the end. Like that's not.
Now,
nice.
Tim Tebow gets back to you on Twitter and shows up on stream. He's going to get his jersey.
All right.
Do we agree on that?
Yeah, I just checked though, and he hasn't responded
What?
yet. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. I'm not sure what he's doing. No, nothing from Tebow.
I ended with a partial.
Maybe he's got something else tonight going on.
Do you think
He
Tim
might.
Tebow set a record for most jersey sales in ratio to days spent on a roster?
Probably.
Got the most.
Yeah.
He
Had to have, right?
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, I want to give you all a tip for a documentary film I want you to watch. But you got to promise me you cannot do any research, can't look it up, just got to watch it. It's on YouTube. It's called The Landing.
I was gonna say, is it about aliens?
The Landing. And it's about Apollo 18. So I'm going to tell you, watch it.
The Landing.
Do not look anything up. Don't cheat. Watch it in its entirety. While you're watching it, tell me which narrative you believe.
How long is it?
About 82 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes.
All right.
I've heard YouTube documentaries are all very clean and trustworthy. Is that true?
Oh, actually, it's on YouTube, but it's not anything to do with YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's on the internet, it's true.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Abraham
I was
Lincoln said that.
Right.
But
Exactly.
The Landing.
He was hunting
The
down
Landing.
right?
Watch it, and let's talk about it on Friday night.
I will
just
watch
wanna do
it. I will watch it. I'm a very busy week, so I have to do that instead of scroll Twitter while I take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
All right.
If you know what I mean.
Your final score is 36.
That was a Cleveland joke. You're
Game
welcome.
over?
Yep.
Speaking of Cleveland, that's where Tim flew back from. He actually had to pull himself away from Cleveland to be here tonight. Talk about sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Is the game over?
Yeah,
It's
looking
over.
at the board. looking
We
to see if I
both
won.
sucked.
It's so bad. My game group won't even show me how bad I am.
See? Jonathan may have won the Sky.
Did I?
You might have. Tommy likes wingies. He's always there, man. He's right behind you, and we haven't. The final points haven't come up yet, so we'll see.
I'm disappointed. I thought for sure the Jackson was going to pull it out. So they're wrapping it up now, right?
Jimmy, did you just send the link?
Oh, I thought it might get me.
I
But
won
yeah,
my
that's-
game group.
That's The Landing right there.
Tommy and Veggie are tied for second place there, but I don't think
I beat Moose Man by 1.
Wow.
And the game
That's
group.
actually pretty good predictors, all things being considered.
Thank you.
this is all things considered. Maybe you might. Are you seeing final scores in the?
They haven't closed the game out yet.
Looking for Winston.
I'm just wondering.
I'm actually going to bounce out, guys, but it was awesome seeing you guys again, and I'm so excited for the upcoming season.
Jeremy, same. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Good seeing Jeremy. Missed the mustache. Bring it back.
It'll
Bring it
be
back.
back. It'll be back once the Lions are in first place in November.
Got him. Night, buddy.
Good night, guys.
Take
you
care, man.
later.
Thank you, Jerry.
So if
Did
can
I
watch
win
it,
Winston? We're gonna find out.
My leaderboards. See, my game group, the highest is a 44. That's correct.
Where?
My game group, the highest is a 44.
Yeah.
Oh no, Moose Man.
But see, that says he has a 42, and he just showed that he has a 68, right?
68.9
How did you see
440.
68? Where did you see 60?
I won! I won the Skybox!
No, you did not.
And you know what? My buddy, my friend Alex, who has me as his buddy, took second, which means he won, which means I won twice.
There was nothing to win.
So is Jonathan going to donate his jersey to me, or is he going to rock it all season?
No. The jersey doesn't go to the highest score in the Skybox. The jersey.
All I
goes
want to do is win a Jared Goff jersey.
You know why? I still haven't
That's
updated.
predictors.
No, the jersey tonight doesn't go. The Skybox is just for fun tonight. The prize goes to whoever did the best imitation, and there's only one contestant.
Well, what was the prize for the best score in the country?
Oh, the best score in the country won the EJKR Junior.
The electric motorcycle.
The electric motorcycle with the 13-liter gas tank.
That's likely going to be my buddy Alex, and that means I won too.
There you go.
See, you're still. That's your. I'll go to Winston. See.
Riddle Nerd goes, the description for the movie in YouTube says fiction. Is that what we're supposed to watch?
Because the tiebreakers aren't in here yet. The predictors aren't in here yet. How did you show?
How does he have it,
How are
though?
you seeing that?
I'm in, dude. Mine's closed out.
So your skybox is fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His skybox has a
Oh.
68s in it and all that stuff. Mine's still at 40s.
Hey, are you
Wow.
still seeing this? Terry. Get Terry. Tim, get Terry.
What? I'm right here.
We're still seeing this.
Still seeing what? You can't do the game.
I see.
Well, I know. Jonathan's got his final score up
Jonathan's
there,
got
but
a
I'm
final
still.
I show Jonathan with 42 points in 5th place, and Veggie with 47 in the lead. And we know that's not right from what he's showing. So I don't know why.
Veggie on me.
But the Veggie on me.
I'm going back to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. See?
But Jonathan's has.
When did Jonathan join?
Jonathan joined just before kickoff, right?
Yeah.
Here today, and I'm still not seeing.
And now I go to
My
current
blue
games.
side
I
is
got
gone.
nothing on current games.
Now
Yeah.
I go to
kind of froze.
Now I go to results, and it's probably in there. Now it's showing me final results, but I had to leave. I had to go to the lobby to see that.
Yeah, nothing. Here, yeah.
Have you gone to the lobby and come back?
Yeah, that worked.
Oh, my final results are 0. So are yours.
And I got zeros.
Yeah. So something's a little freaky.
That's not good.
Look at Minshew's mullet.
No, you're still a winner, Alex. We just don't know. We're not going to know if you're a winner in the country yet. The Skybox didn't win anything tonight official. But if you had the highest score in the country, you won a dirt bike.
And I went black.
I'll let you. We'll know that later.
Just
But
go black?
my super scores is done.
All right.
My react, I should say.
Same here.
Okay, you get the black screen. Okay, so all of us went black.
I backed out and tried to go back in and it's black now.
All right.
All right, so we found a glitch there.
Well, there you go. This tells you what happens when you do an app update after 200 people have already started playing a game.
But look, that was fun. Looked good.
Good.
I backed out of it and went and clicked it again, so it's coming up now. So
All right.
I like this. I played the whole night long, and I'm still at 82% of my battery, and had this going pretty much the whole night. Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
I used
yeah,
to
Riddle.
put my old phone in. This one's got awesome battery power.
Well, we'll be live on Friday.
Friday night. And
Very
who's playing-
excited.
Who's playing Friday, Jonathan?
The Vikings and the Chiefs.
The Minnesota Vikings.
That's right.
Which is basically, if you remember, that was your prediction.
The
for
Super Bowl.
He's predicting this is a
Preview of the Super Bowl.
foreshadowing of
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
That's right. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be here. I have a buddy who's going to be in town who's a big Packer fan. Maybe he'll join us on stream for a couple minutes.
No, do we have to let Packers fans on?
Yeah, we just got to be nice to him in public.
Okay.
Just in public. Thanks to everybody at the Super Squares studio over there for all you do to make this happen. Thanks, chat. Super Squares fam.
Let's thank Tim G for playing our producer tonight and working out some of the kinks.
Yeah, big shout out to Tim G. Appreciate you, man.
Nice job, brother.
Looking forward to Friday.
Me too, pal. Good night seeing you again, John.
All right, yep. I'm going to end broadcast. Is that all right?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, looks like I have the power.